Saskatchewan Championship Curling is brought to you by Viterra, SaskTel, Saskatoon Auto Connection, Kindersley and District Co-op, Western Sales, Boston Pizza Restaurants of Saskatchewan, SaskTel Max TV, Girl Sask, and Real Cast Media.
Well, we've reached noon on day 2 here in Kindersley. The men's and women's provincial curling championships continue. And today, the SaskTel Tankard takes the stage for the afternoon early draw as we get ready to go and underway in the second draw of the day and the third draw overall for the Tankard, trying to keep all that straight. But welcome to our continuing coverage from the West Central Event Center. Darren, Kim, Sean, I think Susan's here too, and we're all ready to go today. Our featured game happening right now, Stephen Laycock and their rink out of the Swift Current Curling Club against Charlie Thomas from Langenburg. Let's meet the two teams that are going to play this afternoon.
Hi, I'm Skip Steve Laycock. Our third is Sean Meacham, our second is Chris Heichert, our lead is Braden Drenham, and we curl in the Swift Current Curling Club in Swift Current, Saskatchewan.
Hi, I'm Charlie Thomas, skip of Team Thomas. At third, we have Tyler Hartung. Second, Jaden Schwaga. Lead, Matt Lang. We curl out of the Langenburg Curling Club in Langenburg, Saskatchewan.
Meet the teams brought to you by the Kindersley and District Co-op. You're at home here. They've been bringing our team introductions all week long as they wrap up their final preparations, the standings as we sit, entering draw 3. It was a great opening day for Ryland Kleider, Kelly Knapp, and Steve Laycock. All 2-0. Dylan Dirksen was in one of the draws, had a bye yesterday at 1-0, and there's Charlie Thomas right in the middle, 1-1. He's kind of the split line right now, and some teams looking for their first wins here at the Tankard. They'll look for that coming up this afternoon. Here's the 4 games on the 4 sheets right now. Steve Laycock, Charlie Thomas, our feature on sheet 2, but on sheet 1, Dustin Kaltoff will look for his first win. Jason Jacobson and Logan Eade on sheet 3, both looking for their first wins as well. Dylan Dirksen, Brad Moser round out the action over on sheet 4. We'll be right back, and the opening end coming up next.
The Canadian Curling Trials, a thing we cried for, fought for, thrown 1,000 rocks for, the podium just out of reach. But we can almost taste the gold medals in our teeth. Defiant, we take down giants with nothing but the stones in our hands. And in the stands, they wait and see who among us will earn the right to wear the maple leaf.
Brett and John at Kindersley and District Co-op are your go-to for top-notch service and bulk delivery for our high-performance diesel blended right here in Western Canada. Plus, you'll earn equity and cash back in fuel, oil, grease, and more. We are Kindersley and District Co-op.
Kindersley and District Co-op is excited to announce our newly renovated home center. We're grateful to support our community and excited to continue investing in the place we all call home. Celebrating 110 years, we are Kindersley and District Co-op.
Small town values, small town dealerships, so we think about our employees, our communities that we're settled in, we think about the farmers that we're dealing with. We like to think of ourselves as partners with our customers. We're all about supporting the communities. Volunteers are also a big part of small town Saskatchewan, and you'll find most of them or a lot of them are employees of Western Sales. It's a 6-store John Deere dealership, so we're in Rosetown, Elrose, Outlook, Central Butte, Davidson, and Bigger.
Get ready to go.
Hi, this is Dustin Keltoff with Saskatoon Auto Connection. I consider it an honor to be able to give back to our curling community, which has been so good to me. Thank you for supporting Auto Connection and making that possible. I would like to do even more with your help. From now until the Sandra Schmerler Foundation Telethon, Auto Connection will donate 100% of the proceeds of its VIP membership sales to the Sandra Schmerler Foundation. If you've been on the fence about trying our service center out, it's time to call us today.
Day 2 here at the Tankard and the Viterra Prairie Pinnacle. Yeah, first time ever, the two events happening at the same time, same place. And just the last shot draw happening right now prior to our first men's draw of the day. Again, Darren DuPont with Kim Hodson, Sean Joyce, Susan Lang with you. Steve Laycock, Kim. 3-2 last year. They beat Dustin Kaltoff in a tiebreaker and then lost to Rylan Kleider in the playoff. The entire foursome is back, and they're off to a great start.
Yeah, they sure are. This is a team of seasoned veterans. I mean, with the exception of Braden, who's only 21 at lead. But these guys have been around the block. They know what they're doing. It doesn't even really matter so much the kind of season they had. They come in here knowing their job, and they know what to do. And yeah, they're ready to play. Their record shows that, 2-0.
And for them to be successful and to continue on this great start, 2-0 right now, what has to go right for them?
Well, Chris Heikert has to keep sweeping, and he has to keep buying us drinks. And I think they'll continue on the success they have. But to be serious about that, quite frankly, it like it always does in curling too, it comes down to Steve. Steve needs to continue to play like he has been.
Sean, Charlie Thomas, they curl out of Langenberg, but he comes from Alberta. And when you look at the bio, he's beaten names like Nick Adine and Brett Gallant. Who is Charlie Thomas, and what can we expect today and the rest of the week?
Well, Charlie Thomas is the skip of this team, and he's a good player. He's brought in kind of to replace Cody Hartung, who's kind of stepped away from the game at this point in time, but plays a similar style to what Cody plays. He's a good up-weight hitter, and you talked a little bit about who he's beaten in four-player curling, but he had quite a successful run with Kaylin Park, playing doubles for a number of years. It's at the beginning of the sport, so he's a solid player. He's got all the shots. He's even done some coaching with some of the top women's teams, so he knows the strategy inside out. He's super smart, and I don't think they'll have any problems. They'll bounce back from that loss yesterday.
1-1 after a couple of games in day one, but you look at some keys to the game for today, and our keys to the game all week brought to you by Saskatoon Auto Connection, mechanics you can trust. It looks like Steve Laycock will throw the red stones today, Charlie Thomas with the yellow stones, and Steve Laycock will have the hammer here in the opening end. Matt Lang throws the lead stones for Charlie Thomas.
We're just a little late getting underway just because there was an extra end in the women's draw this morning. I keep expecting one of you to blame me just because I was calling that one by myself. It had nothing to do with me. It was an exciting finish, albeit an unfortunate one with a pick on the last stone.
Yeah, you hate to see that.
Nancy Martin, a 7-6 winner in the extra end.
Sure, appreciate you doing those morning draws, Sean. You do a really good job by yourself.
Like you've been up in time to hear any of it.
Don't want to mess with a good thing, right?
Don't screw that up.
I'm going to call the hotel tonight and put in a wake-up call for your room at about 5:25 in the morning.
Mine only.
You don't unplug the phone when you walk into a hotel room?
Mine only.
Still kind of running. I just wait on it.
I'll pay somebody to knock on the door.
Do they even still have landlines in there?
Yes. Well, there's a phone on the desk, yeah.
All right, then.
Okay, not bad. Spot. That's good.
Yeah, just top 8 here. Good start.
You talked a little bit about the standings, Darren, as we were starting off, and I talked a little bit about the fact that they need to bounce back. Charlie Thomas' team probably, they'd have every right to believe they could be 2-0 right now. They had a couple of shots. His last two shots yesterday, we weren't featuring that game, but we had a chance to pick it up late. He had a double on his first one where he came between two rocks that you wouldn't have thought he could have hit his own because he wouldn't have fit between the other two stones, but he hits his own, leaves the other two, and then just rubs the guard on his last one. He's probably 2-0 as well.
Yeah.
it or bump or the rock. Copy that. I got a corner that now.
Interesting line. We're just
Yeah.
Kim's trying to poke everybody's shoulders and say, "What's going on?"
Well,
I'm going to guess here. Sean
you'll
Meacham
notice
is in the
Meacham
house
holding the broom.
But here's the thing: Steve Laycock played a lot of doubles this year, and they played a lot of games with subs, and Sean was skipping. And my guess would be that Sean is calling the game because he was calling the game for the team most of the year. And of course, Steve's been brushing all year, playing doubles. They may be trying to take advantage of everybody's skill set here.
Hard. Okay, good spot. Good shot. Good. Real good.
Good sweep. Big shots. Hey, you guys freeze this guy, eh?
So I didn't notice yesterday. Was this the way they played it yesterday as well?
And we didn't feature either of their games
No.
yesterday, and I don't think we even got over maybe an update or two late, but as long as they're throwing in the normal order, you wouldn't notice it on skip stones.
Yeah, you'll notice Steve throwing those skip stones.
No bounce on this line.
I don't know the updates, but we will we'll get to the bottom of this.
And they usually both wear hats, so it's hard to tell if we don't have them on camera.
Freeze their back one. Dead nose.
Sure. Dead nose.
Good point, though, Sean. Steve and Nancy Martin just came back from the Olympic trials for the mixed doubles.
Whoa.
I think they played a lot this year, mixed doubles.
Yeah, they did. They were trying to accumulate points to get into the trials, and they were successful at that. They got into the trials. And, unfortunately, didn't have. We talked about this a little bit yesterday. Didn't have quite the week they would have liked, but you can't put that all on them. There's a lot of good teams there, and that means once in a while you're going to lose.
That's right, and they're all looking for the same result.
Good throw.
Jaden Schwaga throwing second stones
Solid.
for Charlie Thomas.
Hard tie. Hard tie. Whoa. Hard.
Tyler Hartung
Whoa.
on the sweep.
Behind. You threw it terrible. No man's land.
Down.
Like a 10.
Is that just a little trouble early reading the ice?
Sounds like it, although I heard someone mutter under their breath that he didn't throw it very well either.
I got it. Easy.
Light 10. Light 10.
Yep.
Certainly just first hand.
Yes, gotta go. Hard, guys.
Hard.
Whoa. Set. Okay, not bad. Okay, pretty good.
Well, that one curled too, so maybe he threw the first one fine, and it does just curl there.
It might.
This is. I had sheet 2 yesterday morning. We had it yesterday afternoon. We had it last night, and again this morning.
Yeah, I think the
And as much as I hate to put thoughts like this in everybody's head, my observation on it, having done 4 games now on the sheet, is that it does seem to curl a little more going away from us, and I think if the teams have caught on to that, they might be tight icing the other turn a little. But this is the turn that should curl. But that's not to say the other one doesn't. It's just a little straighter, and teams sometimes get caught when they think one turn's straighter, they tight ice it a little too much.
And just neatly removes that red stone through traffic.
Try to make the roll too, hey?
I dumped my second.
Double and the roll. This is greedy.
Yeah, like a 9. Yeah, 9 to make the goal.
Oh, yeah.
Greedy, but sure there.
Yes, it is.
Yeah, I threw that good.
Probably a 9 coming here.
If anything, I was an inch wide.
With a roll?
Yeah.
I know Shaw's kind of down.
Yeah, he did.
So as you expected, Sean Meacham will throw third stone still for Steve Laycock.
Nice 9.
That red's out counting the yellow, eh? It's too bad.
A 3-time provincial mixed champion.
Firm.
Whoa.
Firm.
Close.
Yep.
Close.
Yep. Whoa.
Girl.
Streak. Whoa.
And
That's good.
That Yellowstone will just hang around, biting the rings.
Moved it enough to sit 2, though.
Yeah.
Good shot.
That wind up being a 9?
Another look.
Yeah, I'd say firm. I thought it was firm. Okay.
Caught the second one thick. Steve Laycock bending over, wanting to sweep, and realizing he's not at the tee line yet. Can only look.
As long as you know which path you're in your goal.
So just
I could feel his pain.
Hard to get shot here, too.
Right?
What do you mean by that? You sweep sometimes?
One of the best 6 feet sweepers in Canada.
Left forward! Almost control!
He says, as long as you don't have to take more than 2 steps, I'm okay.
Really hard.
It's the
You're really
footwork that
good
gets
then.
you, yeah.
Gotta go. Gotta go, gotta go, gotta go, gotta go, gotta go.
That moved.
Okay.
It's not that bad.
If my memory serves me correctly, though, we should see this should be a game featuring 2 of the hardest working sweepers in Jaden Schwaga and Braden Grinham.
Well,
They do a lot of work.
They do. For Braden, they've got 4 players this, so I don't know if he's going to have to sweep all 8. He might not have to go get up and sweep his own this year.
He's still the
That's
young
right.
guy on the staff.
I'll just...
Last year he was sweeping 3 and sweeping 8 because they were playing 3-handed.
Yeah. Throwing 3 and sweeping 8.
Yeah,
Yeah, because he would get up and sweep his own, yes.
Yeah, I thought I had to pinch wide. I tell you what.
Second stone for Sean Meacham.
Can't hurt it,
Line,
guys.
weight's good. Top 8.
Line's good. Little curl wouldn't
Hit a
hurt.
room.
Don't lose it. Got a curl. Too much line. Top 4.
Line.
15-7. Should just go to the curl. Go to the curl.
Go, 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 go.
Hard as you get it. Okay, good shot.
We could have that deeper.
Just a little too much room, probably.
So still Steve Laycock with the hammer, lying 2 right now.
Yeah.
I think we do that.
That's probably easier. I mean, whatever.
I think even normal's fine.
Okay.
It's going to take a minute to get used to seeing Tyler without Cody. Longtime brother teammate.
Rip the double over the top.
Yeah.
Hartung's not together, the height's not together.
What's happened to the families?
Yeah, I would think just not.
Independence, the theme of the week here.
Yeah.
Skip Stone's now in 1, and Charlie Thomas.
Whoa, 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 whoa.
Curl.
Whoa, 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 whoa.
Curl.
Curl.
Straight.
Oh.
Got them both moving, but jammed on the back. And still Steve Laycock lying 1.
Here?
Yeah, we gotta be back. Here brings some invitation, I think. It's just here.
Yeah, just gotta be deep enough that it's not the cross house.
Yeah, looking to split the rings. Happy with their 2.
One less Yellowstone in the rings, too.
Yeah.
What did you hit?
Well, Steve's saying it. You don't want
as a
to
shootout?
give the invitation that you're never getting more than 2 here. Not likely. If you draw behind and you're dead perfectly buried, he's just going to hit the open one and give you 2. But if you're ever slid behind the tee line, he might freeze and take the whole end away. So you play this to the open side. You do have to be deep because Charlie Thomas throws the up weight as well as anybody. And if you're at the tee line, he's probably still got a double available all the way across the house.
First Skip Stone for Steve Laycock here in the opening end.
Top 8
On it early.
Go.
Go.
Top 8's fine, guys.
Go.
Hard, you'll get it.
They're going the other way, trying to be really high and leave it as a very thin double with a couple of rocks to jam on. Got to bite paint, though, and it's not going to.
I've seen that on other sheets. Looking across people who miss light.
All of them are like.
Now that little biter at the back of the 12 could be the rock that gets a force here.
I think I feel like I'm thinking like.
I think if you get away with nobody threw down the lower pack.
I'm thinking solid board like right here. Does that look decent to you? Minimum?
I think that's lots for you.
Okay. I don't mind tightening a hair.
I like that.
Okay.
So where does he want to leave the shooter to avoid the double?
Well, nose makes it a
Solid
thin
board.
slash double, and I don't know whether Steve takes that on in the first end, because if you don't get both of them, it's a steal. You're not scoring that way.
I threw a draw here. I was back 8. I took middle, and it.
You could roll to the middle. I mean, you can get behind the guard. You'd be deep. But, I mean, this is not about trying to steal. This is about forcing the single.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, let's throw that control. Just tighten it up here. Yeah.
Yeah, that's good.
Final stone for Charlie Thomas here in 1.
Clean.
Yep.
Clean.
Yep.
Whoa, easy.
Whoa. Clean.
Whoa!
Shot. It's good.
Right on the nose, little outside. And Steve Laycock will settle for a draw for 1.
Yeah.
Just needs a bite of the 8.
Good throw.
I wasn't really icing for the roll.
No, I still thought like that is super nosy.
Yeah, this is the line you were in, Braden.
Yeah.
Final stone here in 1.
Nice. I thought light again.
Weight's good.
Good line, same path as some other ones.
I thought money.
Should be in the good stuff. Starting to curl now.
We're there.
It's curling pretty
T-line.
hard now. Okay. Should be perfect.
Nice shot.
Push, Steve-O.
They like it.
Let's go.
And why not? It's in for 1 right on the button.
I had 2 more feet on that, I thought.
Opening end. And Steve Laycock forced to take 1 with the hammer. The SaskTel Tankard here on day 2 from Kindersley.
Saskatchewan Championship Curling is brought to you by Saskatoon Auto Connection, mechanics you can trust. Curling Canada and host of the World Men's Curling Championship in Moose Jaw. Kindersley and District Co-op, you're at home here. And Western Sales, your John Deere dealership.
At Viterra, we believe in the power of connection. Our world-leading agriculture network connects producers and consumers to supply top-quality food ingredients each and every day. Our team takes great pride in working closely with farmers to help feed the world. It's something we've been doing for over 100 years, and as an industry leader, we're dedicated to playing a critical role in meeting the needs of a growing world. Because together, we're stronger and achieve more.
The Canadian curling trials. The thing we cried for, fought for, thrown 1,000 rocks for. The podium, just out of reach. But we can almost taste the gold medals in our teeth. Defiant, we take down giants with nothing but the stones in our hands. And in the stands, they wait and see who among us will earn the right to wear the maple leaf.
I'll even let you listen in. You can go on mine for the first minute or 2.
Well, Steve Laycock trying to work his way back towards another Brier. He's got a 1-0 lead over Charlie Thomas here as we roll on into the second. Charlie Thomas throwing the yellow stones. We'll have the hammer here in 2. And Matt Lang throwing lead stones.
It's interesting. We saw both teams willing to throw guards in the first end, but they come right in here in the second, and now Charlie Thomas is going to play the hit and roll to the corner. Would have liked to have stayed with that. What you see with a lot of teams playing at this level is they'll play what they call the delayed corner guard. So you play that first one in, you hit and roll to the corner knowing that you're going to play the corner guard on the second one after you've gotten the play off the center line. They needed to hang around, though.
Yeah.
It's a big day for Charlie Thomas coming into this. One loss already, a 1-1, but he's got Laycock and he's got Ryland Kleider, a pair of 2-0 teams. So we're really going to figure out where he fits in pretty quick.
Yeah, and again, like we said, he very well could have been 2-0 coming into the day too, which could have set up an interesting day with a bunch of 2-0 teams playing head-to-head, and possibly 3-0 teams playing head-to-head tonight. We're only on day 2, but it's building up for some exciting games today, and it'll only get tighter as we keep going on in the week.
Absolutely.
This is what I mean by the delayed corner. You play the one hit in the rings, and now they're going to throw the corner guard. And that means that when it comes time to deal with the rocks in the middle, when the 5 rock free guard zone is expired, they don't have as many rocks in the middle to deal with. You're seeing more and more teams play a style like that.
Let's go over to sheet number 3, Jason Jacobson and Logan Eade, as we welcome in Susan Lang.
Yes, hello, good morning. Jason Jacobson trying a lightweight hit, looking to score multiple points here, and has to clip this third shot to try to count 4, 5, and misses it. So Logan Eade's team escapes, only giving up 2 in this end, but still a good start for the Jacobson team at 2-0.
So Logan Eade will have the hammer in the second there.
Right. Center, guys. Just touch center.
Go a bit, yeah.
Jason Jacobson, one of the teams, really needs to win this morning.
Yeah.
Get back on the right track.
Run it.
Well, we were talking a little bit yesterday about what kind of record it might take to get into the top 4 here, and 2 losses, a 6-2 record overall at the end, that should be top 4 out of 9. That's easy enough to figure out. But does 5-3 do it? And that's the tough spot. There are no tiebreaker games here, so it could go down to draw the button. 5-3 might get you a tie, I think. It's pretty hard to think it would get you in clear.
Oh, good.
And I don't think anybody wants to take a third loss early and have to rely on being the top draw to the button team 4 draws later.
Well, you start wondering, will we see somebody 8-0, 7-1, and if you don't, it could create quite a logjam in the middle of the standings.
Hey, line's
good.
Top 4.
Line's good.
Line's perfect.
T-line.
Yep, just behind T even.
Okay. Were you just a hair back?
That's really sliding out in the wide stuff.
Yeah. Oh. Okay. But
That's interesting. I heard that this morning, but not as early as the second end. Talking about it sliding really well in the wide stuff. Does slow down a little bit in the middle, but you don't expect to see that already in the second end. It is warmer in here today for sure. Or maybe that's just me. I swear they added extra steps in the arena overnight. It feels like there's more stairs this morning.
Yep. Whoa.
You're good. Shot.
big goals.
Little hit, small roll, hanging around in the back of the 12-foot.
Yeah, it's good. Good.
Looks like you can still see a good half of it anyway. Just going to make a play on it.
Third stones and Sean Meacham.
Great. Bard. Yep. Great. Yep. Good, Bard.
Right to it. Right to it.
Chris.
Keep coming.
Just got by.
Good sweep.
Good sweep.
Still can't freeze it.
Hitting a little roll to the inside.
Good sweep.
Still like hitting this, or do you want to come around?
That inch less
I'm okay with hitting it.
Yeah.
Okay.
Whatever you want.
Yeah.
I don't mind this. It's fine.
Pretty high guard.
Yeah.
What do you see, board?
Okay.
Shouldn't have taken that inch less. I say yes, though. Looks like Meach is win. I was pretty happy with the throw, but it's come up.
And Tyler Hartung, the 31-year-old electrician, 4 times a third place finish at the Tankard.
Yeah, they're a team that struggled to make it to the final. They were in the semis so many times.
Clean. Go.
Take that same weight.
Yeah. Same way.
Unfortunate last year they made the Page playoff,
I know,
lost to
he
Mike
might have
McEwen,
hooked- he
and
might have
then
hooked it.
lost to
Yeah.
Rylan Kleider in the
We've had
semi
that a couple
in
times
Saskatoon.
Yeah.
Inside
But
out.
they
once
were
it
in the
gets
mix
hog
all
leg,
week.
Yeah, they always are.
A little more even. 10.
Clean.
Easy. A little heavier.
Ooh, clean. Clean.
Clean. Wait, same weight.
It's good.
Good throws.
Tough to get any kind of a deuce set up back
I'm
here.
good with the
Charlie
same
Thomas
weight.
is probably content to play this
Can you
through
feel
for
the
a
same
blank.
weight or do you want more weight?
He knows
Yeah, I like
Steve
the end.
Laycock will try to roll
Same
something
weight?
behind
A little more
somewhere
weight, maybe.
Yeah.
with the last one. Do you roll behind here and risk that Steve freezes on it and gets the force that way? You can't just shrug, Kim. This is not. Nobody can see that.
Well, I'm thinking it's still early and it's late in the end. I'm not sure, but
Clean.
Girl.
That's why I
in
was
other words, I
rather
don't
ask the
have the
question than
answer
have
for
to
you.
answer it.
Yeah, I know.
Looks like they played it for the
Looks
nose.
like they did.
They're bored. It's good.
Yeah.
Guards are relatively long, though.
Yeah, but if you roll to be dead buried with the last one, you might force Charlie to take a single. I don't know that you want to necessarily do it here.
Early 50-50 jackpot numbers, $770. We draw once a day. Ticket sales end at 10 o'clock tonight. CurlSask.ca to get your tickets. It was up over $2,500 on day one, and those jackpots climb every single day. It just seems like they get bigger and bigger.
As the drama unfolds during the course of the event, and we get more and more people tuning in.
Yep. Clean. Clean. Yep.
You get more and more people buying 50-50 tickets.
Okay, good. Attaboy.
That's good. I think.
Yeah, nice. That's the same as me, I think.
Yeah. Good board.
Well, certainly looking for it now.
Next roll, we'll go in.
I mean, he's rolling on his next one, right?
That's Steve.
Going here. If anything off on the freeze, you have a shot for two.
Yeah.
Well,
then
probably hacking it anyway.
Then we're probably playing that. It's kind of the same thing, right? Just a little less.
Yeah. Okay, I'm good. It's the same.
I don't like in the out now.
Yeah,
but it's just
it looks
looking a little
better.
better, yeah. Control,
Just control.
This entire discussion started out with Charlie saying that they understand. Steve's going to try to roll under on the next one. So now where do we go? It's not just a case of bang this on the nose.
Yeah.
Control.
I think your choices are to try to roll behind the corner, or you curl past the nose and try to roll over to the open side where it's tougher for Steve to get something buried. I didn't really hear them talk about that, though. I think they're trying to roll behind the corner themselves. Try to convince him to chase, and maybe you get a chance for a deuce.
Yeah.
Same as you, Ty.
It's good.
The first for Charlie Thomas. He has the hammer here in two.
All right, Matt. Gotta go, Matt.
Yep.
Gotta go, Matt.
Matt Lang
Gotta go.
Whoa.
on the sweep.
Yep.
Hard, Matt. Keep going. Keep going.
Yep.
Straight, straight, straight.
Yep. Yep.
And a little roll to the inside.
Well, they actually played the roll behind the center. Boy, if you make that perfect, Steve freezes to it, and that's what he's going to do.
And that's what's happening. I don't think they were actually playing that way.
If it's good or not.
Thomas saw it
And they
coming
should have
down.
called the curl at the end and curled it way over.
Way
which
across.
which is the option that I was surprised they didn't discuss that, actually. You roll
Yeah.
past the guard and over into the back 12 foot there. There's no chance for Steve to roll behind cover.
It's okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, it is.
Line back button.
Rounded that a little, or was it just like...
I saw straight tight. I don't know how you threw it, but you were.
You asked for last? Okay.
Now this draw still has to be made, though. I mean, it's not a gimme.
No. Steve's third draw of the game already.
Should be all there.
That's good.
One thing we found all week so far is that it's very path sensitive. So
How heavy?
if he gets a
Right.
little outside, we've even heard him talk about it here.
Line's
It's sliding really
Line's
well
good.
out wide.
Past it.
If you don't get into the
Line's good.
path you're
Past it.
expecting to be in,
Back 8.
the weight might not match.
Stay close.
Yeah.
Close for straight.
Yeah,
close
you have
for
to be
straight.
very aware.
Whoa, no, curl.
This has enough weight. Little tap.
Okay.
And was it too much?
At the end? Just get to the inside.
Yeah.
He got by the guard back.
There was a ton of room by the guard. That's what I was thinking too. I'm not entirely sure he couldn't get at it with the outturn for that matter.
As soon as we're by the guard,
getting more curl over here.
It's got to have perfect.
Yeah, I like that. Yeah, back 12.
Back line, yeah.
There's going to be pretty close.
I agree.
I think everything else.
So throwing back line. Hoping to hit that over top of the yellow. Get their 2 points, but you know what? Come
just
to the
gets
nose,
up to the
take your
nose,
one.
yeah.
Hit the nose. Hit the nose.
Oh, they're just
There's
playing
lots of
for the
room
one.
back there.
Back line?
Yeah.
You could get inside as well.
Yeah, you play it as the tap, and
Yeah.
you'll try to sweep it to the inside. And,
Yep.
but he's taking the right approach. You're just trying to play a tap, a nose hit tap, and you try to sweep to make the shot for 2. You have to make sure you score here. You can't hit
For
this
sure.
on the outside, jam it, and roll away.
Close to half. Curl! Close to half! Curl! Easy!
Easy. Curl, 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 curl.
Straight!
Curl.
Curl.
Or
Curl.
Keep going.
go!
By the front now, they need to curl as much as they can.
Oh, and
Just
they
to the
got
inside.
Shot.
it. Well swept.
Wow. It was there.
Yep.
Yeah.
And that was with more than backline weight as well.
I said it was almost back.
2 ends in the books. The SaskTel Tankard. And here's another look.
Good line call there.
Matt Lang on the sweep. And just enough. The count there 2, and Charlie Thomas with a 2-1 lead over Steve Laycock.
Hi, this is Dustin Keltoff with Saskatoon Auto Connection. Have you heard about our unique VIP program? It's only $49 a year and gives you amazing discounts for all the vehicles in your household. 20% off labor, 10% off parts, 25% off tires, free windshield stone chip repairs, and much more. Complimentary vehicle washes and shuttle service, SGI accredited for auto glass, and some of the best auto detailing in Canada, making automotive easy, affordable, and honest for you at Saskatoon Auto Connection.
Brett and John at Kindersley and District Co-op are your go-to for top-notch service and bulk delivery for our high-performance diesel blended right here in Western Canada. Plus, you'll earn equity and cash back in fuel, oil, grease, and more. We are Kindersley and District Co-op.
Kindersley and District Co-op is excited to announce our newly renovated home center. We're grateful to support our community and excited to continue investing in the place we all call home. Celebrating 110 years, we are Kindersley and District Co-op.
Get in on the action and support the future of curling in Saskatchewan. At this year's Men's and Women's Provincials, you can purchase your 50-50 ticket for a chance to win big while giving back to youth curling programs across Saskatchewan. Every ticket sold helps fund coaching, equipment, and opportunities for the next generation of curlers to hit the ice. Don't miss your chance to make a difference and take home a big prize. Buy your 50-50 tickets today. Visit curlsask.ca for more information.
All the gold medals in the world can't help you now. You can throw the perfect rock and still miss. But it just takes one. You leave it all out there on the ice to leave behind a legacy.
Go to the third end as we check in on the other 3 sheets happening right now. Way down at the bottom on sheet 4, young Brad Moser picking up a 3 in the opening end over Dylan Dirksen. Moser trying to secure his first win of the Tankard. Really pushed Rylan Kleider in the opening draw yesterday, right to the brink. Jason Jacobson, as you saw, also a 2-0 lead. He really would love a win this morning. Well, this afternoon now. And Laycock will have the hammer back here in the third, trailing 2-1. As you mentioned, big day for Charlie Thomas, taking on 2 of the early front runners here at the Tankard. And Steve Laycock this morning, or this afternoon, and then later on tonight, Rylan Kleider.
Go for line.
And that will be our featured game tonight.
Just 2/3. You can go, Ty, all you want. 2/3 all you want.
Yeah, and as you said earlier, I mean, Charlie Thomas could easily be 2-0 as well. I mean, that was we saw last night the shot between those 2 rocks, a millimeter either way.
really good.
Odds are he couldn't throw that one again and make it the way he did.
It's hard to describe it. You'd have to go back and check the
Yeah.
tape. But I mean, there was 3 rocks across. His was just a little deeper. If his was a foot deeper, he couldn't have got through the 2 yellows to hit his own.
Yeah.
That's right.
It was just high enough that he hit his own without touching either of the 2 yellows.
Ended up being an 8-7 loss to Dylan Dirksen.
Really good sweep.
Tonight, Stephen Laycock will have Jason Jacobson.
Sorry, Darren, I was going to say, that is the beauty of YouTube. You can go check what were they
On
talking
our
about.
last draw. Speaking of last shot, let's go over to sheet 3 and join Susan.
Yes, Logan Eade on his last stone here is looking an awful lot of red rocks again this end. I believe there are 4 of them in there. Needs a nice draw to get on the scoreboard and stay in this game.
Just an inch off the
Just
center line?
medium
Pretty much right in the
sweep
middle.
here. Comes back to the backing there, rolls in just enough for a single point. 2-1, Jason Jacobson, though, going into the third end.
Important day for Jason Jacobson. Hoping to pick up a win at 0-2, and then has Steve Laycock tonight, so not an easy day for him either.
Not sure there's easy days anywhere.
Yeah, where are you seeing the...
That's what happens when you get to the Tankard, right?
Yeah, nothing's easy.
Probably halfway.
No, then.
Don't really want to.
Okay, don't.
It's not horrible. Halfway.
Line's okay.
Don't touch
Looks
it.
like you got to warp it too.
Line's not bad.
No.
And for the viewers watching
Line's
too,
good.
Yeah,
the
bad.
team name
Line's
is
good.
Charlie Thomas, but this was Cody Hartung last year, and they were 5-0, and right into that Page playoff game. So not a surprise they're in the mix here.
Like that way or over the
Playing
top?
well.
No, not at all. And as I said off the opening, I mean, Charlie plays a very similar style.
Unless
to what
the Reds
Cody
hit the
plays,
one
so
in the
it's not like they
house,
even had to
this
adapt.
way isn't very good.
If
Yeah,
Cody
I
was
might
going
be
to
able to
step
tap it
away,
right.
I would say that Tyler and Jake
Okay,
have
play it over the top.
found the best possible replacement for Skip, because
Half, thick
they call the
half.
game so similar. Even their demeanor. Like Charlie's very quiet, very calm, very cerebral type Skip. If you're okay with that phrasing, like there's not a lot to say. He's very quiet.
Yeah, and good.
Yeah.
I mean, we maybe haven't seen a lot of Charlie Thomas because he's basically from Alberta, just came to Saskatchewan this year, but he was world champion in 06 and 07, defeated Brent Gallant in the Canadian final and Nicholas Sedin in the world final. Junior champ in 6 and 7, I mean. He's been around. He's played a ton.
You guys like same weight?
Plays well.
Halfway?
Same weight.
Yeah.
Can't leave the hole.
You might be able to chase it with hack.
Same way.
Pick your red, your old berry too.
Similar hairline.
Say less.
Yeah, 1 right now. 1, 2.
Jaden
1, 2.
Schwag throwing second
Might
stones.
switch.
Schwags, as they call him.
1, 2.
He's put the hat on today. Didn't have the hat on yesterday.
Ah, the rally hat.
1, 2.
Yep.
Early for the
1, 2.
rally
That's your
hat.
move.
Hard time. Line's good. Hard time. Go.
I've been doing this for 30 years. It's always different for the men than it is for
Keep
the
it going for line.
women.
Go,
I'm not
go,
sure
go,
what
go,
the
go,
men
go,
do.
go, 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 go,
I know when it's
go,
the
go,
women,
go.
it's because the morning draw and nobody wanted to do their hair.
Oh.
Shot, buddy.
I think it's just good.
A lot of the men are just hoping they have here.
Just good.
I'll stick it on our red.
Some have given up on that entirely.
You missed it. They wrap too, right?
Sorry.
Go with the facial hair instead.
Going enough to make it?
Sure.
Yeah.
Just make it look like it was on purpose. That's what we do.
You hit the guard.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, you got to play it tight, hey?
Yeah. Forward.
Yeah.
You hit the guard.
Shot, Jude.
Yep.
Gonna try to play the red onto the yellow. You heard them talk about they have to get by this really tight to get enough of the red.
And they called it real early.
Whoa, guys. Whoa. Jesus, what is he doing? Whole army.
A little panic sweep there cost him.
We're just over the top of that shot stone.
Top 12? Top 8?
Well, part of the frustration there for a shot like that, they even talked about, I heard somebody say, it might have been Chris himself, say that rub the guard is better than, because at least if you move the center guard out of the way, they've got to replace it. Now they can come right in again.
Yeah.
That we're throwing.
Mine's good. Top 8! Mine's good.
A little light.
Looks light.
Little light.
Line's good.
Top 12.
Get it as tight as you can.
Top 12.
Switch and go.
Top 12.
Switch and go.
Go distance and go. Distance.
All right, Jay, go.
Come on. Gotta go for.
Tight.
Gotta go. Gotta go. Gotta go. Gotta go. Gotta go. Still gotta go. Still gotta go.
Jaden Schwaga and Matt Lang.
That's fine.
Not horrible.
Not bad.
Fine. Fine. That.
What's the ice, like none?
That 9?
What's that?
You like 9 at it?
Not really.
What do you like?
Opportunity to get them both.
Firm peel.
2 yellows out of there.
Yeah, you need less then. A little more.
I don't know if opportunity is the word. I guess.
Sorry.
Yeah, it's too bad you had it made.
Had it made, yeah. No, it's fine. Yeah.
It can be made and you don't have a lot of choices right now. This is kind of the way it looks.
Not the greatest line if I'm top 4.
It does look like you can see all of this stone this time, so
Yeah,
it doesn't have to be quite as tight to the guard.
Whoa!
Third stones and Sean Meacham.
Whoa, Carl.
Sounds like that might have been a bit outside.
Yeah.
Now, can you spill the red in?
Close.
It won't catch a piece of the rings, so actually remove it.
Yeah, that checks out.
Which gives the Thomas team a second chance to come around again.
Edge is probably close, eh? I like edge.
I even like less, Charlie.
Yeah.
What's that?
Even less.
Yeah, I just gave you there, but you want like there?
Okay, 20. Give us 8 feet more, probably, eh? Yeah.
Tyler Hartung throwing third stones, a provincial junior champion.
Pair more.
Decade ago.
Whoa, whoa, whoa.
Eight foot. Curl.
Top 12. Line's fine, line's fine. Doesn't need a curl.
Just 8 foot.
Take.
Just 8. Just 8 foot.
Okay, whoa.
It's got a curl.
Now.
It's got a curl.
No, we don't. No, we don't.
Good.
Oh, boy. Good.
Good time they'll bring it in. Into the 8 foot.
Yep.
Pretty good spot.
That's what I noticed in practice. Like mine weren't getting there like Jaden's.
Let's take just a millimeter in and
Just straight up.
like float back to the nose.
Like his guard had no problem getting to that. Like that exact
Playing
spot.
the run
And
back,
then this
hoping to make quite a few move here.
I just my first one. I know.
Yeah, they took a peek at the angles. There's just no good angle over there.
Because I thought I threw those
Can't
both
get to enough of the yellow directly, and I don't think you want to. You're not in a spot where you have to play a double run in yet, so you play the one in the middle. Scary thing about this is you could just about make it and still leave a guard.
Yeah, in a really good spot.
Whoa. Yeah.
Get them all.
And got them all moving. And out the side, or will it hang around? That looks like it might be just outside.
I think that's out, eh? I think right edge is good.
One more look, just off the nose.
Yeah.
And Steve Laycock noticing this time that rock's going to get to the tee line and I can sweep.
Gives Charlie the chance for, I don't know, what is this, third, fourth time coming around? But it is a long center.
It's fine, eh? Yeah. That's probably what we want. Yeah.
All right. Let's make this good.
Yeah, just top there.
Did they confirm that that stone was just outside the rings?
Yeah, same draw the button there.
Well, I heard them say they think it's out.
Which is a good point. Sometimes just with our cameras overhead, it can be a little deceiving. I mean, it certainly looks out.
A little light, I think. Yeah, a little light.
Honestly, it doesn't change this call.
Well, that's always the thing. Just because you see some white ice between the rock and the rings does not mean it's out.
Yeah, you have to look from over top. And the camera vantage point is actually from over top of the button, so we're actually looking at it from an angle, and that distorts the view.
It's not bad. Go. Come on.
Harder.
Go.
Harder.
Go.
But again, it was never going to change this shot. It doesn't matter whether that's in or out. He's always playing this come around. Steve still has to deal with this rock. He can't worry about the one on the outside yet. It's the very last rock at the end where it might matter if there's a shot for the blank. You got to know whether that rock's in or not.
Yeah. That's edge, so pretty much to
Their nose or just get a hair under. Cock. Okay.
Long enough guard, and you can see almost all of it, looking to get a bit of a flop underneath.
Okay, nice hack.
Quiet half.
Easy.
Steve Laycock, his first here in the third.
Clean. Just clean. Yep. Yes.
Back line.
Gotta go.
Hard.
Gotta go.
Hard.
Braden Grinham, and just catches a piece of that
Ready to
center
curl it.
guard.
This may end
Where
up
will this
buried.
end up?
Yeah. Almost for shot.
Slows it down enough to sit second shot at the back of the 12-foot.
Oh, good.
Well, and that's a sneaky problem for Charlie Thomas.
Well, I mean, like, if you bury an inch, he's probably.
Well, I'm just afraid if we go there, you can probably double it, no?
Probably.
I know, but
Just needed an
I mean,
extra
that
couple
guard's
of millimeters.
high.
Yeah. Half a millimeter.
You could just tap it into here. I mean, but if you ever.
Just trying to decide if you play the straight come around the one in the top 8 or do you tap it? As long as you.
Yeah, the problem is you can see most of that one in the top 8, so you'd hate to leave any kind of a double because that stone at the back would end up on the scoreboard.
Like nose is.
But I mean, even if you get just a hair to the inside of that, there's no double.
Well, that's what Tyler was saying. As long as we get an inch under.
Yeah.
I think so. I think just tap it right
I'm not sure an inch is enough. I mean, the rock that's there is an inch under or more. If you're tapping it straight back, you're probably leaving a double.
Yeah.
True, and it is such a long center guard. Lots of movement after it.
Kind of wait. Back 4, back 8. Okay. Yeah, we can hit it on an angle too and just.
Yeah. Different ways to go about it too, right?
Yeah. As long as my weight's close. So.
Yeah. Okay. Probably just top 4.
Back 4.
Top 4.
Wait, good.
Top 4.
Back 4. Back 4.
Easy.
Back 4.
T-line.
Clean.
T-line.
Yep.
Clean. Just T.
Whoa.
Curl. Wait,
T-line.
good.
Curl.
Hard trucks. Gotta go.
Whoa.
Wait.
I don't know. We gotta move.
Hard.
And what did they leave Steve Laycock?
A double.
Left him the double for 2.
Nose hit, or like on the nose.
Just a hair high, actually. And,
Yep.
and he's probably got just all, so he doesn't need to hit all of it.
I like a 9.
Sometimes when they have those edge-to-edge rocks and those guards, makes it easier to call too.
I think that's on the guard instantly.
Sorry, you just.
That's on.
Right
Yeah.
in the middle, hey?
You have to just
Okay,
hit
I
it.
thought we could get to nose, and then I'm like, oh, we're not getting to nose. I guess we should have been.
You know, when Charlie got down to the hacks, I thought that was a dangerous discussion that they had because he talked about we could angle it too, and you've got both shots in your mind. Well, the two shots aren't very close together, and you heard Tyler talking about the line call. He thought they could still get to nose, and they might have been better off to hold that straight, punch it on a sharp angle, and leave. The only kind of double would be a slash double, and then you roll out.
Yeah, it's hard when you have 2 shots in mind, but yet
you got to commit
there's
to
quite
one.
a difference. Yeah, pick which one and stick to it.
Final stone of the third end for Steve Laycock.
Whoa. Curl.
Braden Grim
Jeepers.
past the guard. Can they get 2?
Hard.
Can they get it out to score their 2? And they will.
I think Steve had given up on that, or somebody was
Rubs the
angry.
guard on his first one. He ends up in the back 12 and gets a deuce out of it.
Great shot, Steve Laycock. One more look at it. Past the guard. Got them both moving, and Sean Meacham just made sure that Yellowstone wasn't hanging around. 3-2. They're back out in front here at the Tankard.
We know farming isn't an 8-to-5 business. That's why we want to give you the tools to do business anywhere, anytime. With MyViterra, you have a powerful tool at your fingertips to stay connected no matter where you are. Create online contracts, receive customized alerts, view your account information, and access grain prices in real time. Talk to your rep today and find out more about how you can harness the power of My Viterra, keeping you connected in real time. This is My Viterra.
Brett and John at Kindersley and District Co-op are your go-to for top-notch service and bulk delivery for our high-performance diesel blended right here in Western Canada. Plus, you'll earn equity and cash back in fuel, oil, grease, and more. We are Kindersley and District Co-op.
But it really does make it fun to go.
Laycock 2-0, trying to advance to 3-0, a 3-2 lead over Charlie Thomas. We're only 3 ends in our featured draw this afternoon.
Only 3 ends in, but lots of fun and lots of action already.
It really has been. Appreciate everybody who's streaming the afternoon action here from the Tankard all the way over in West Central Saskatchewan and Kindersley.
The wide stuff is a whisker too long.
That's curling.
Our streams of our first 2 draws of the day, one on the
Really
Great Pinnacle, one on the Tankard. Available always on YouTube.
Keep going.
The Curl Sask page.
A little deeper. A little
You
deeper.
can watch games if you missed draws. You can go back and rewatch.
Throw that light. That light. Jeez. Just
Actually was back rewatching the championship final last week from Saskatoon and the Nutana. Mike McEwen, Rylan Kleider.
Tight guard. Should be in the good stuff.
And that was really fun.
Yeah.
Inside the
Should be in the good ice.
curling club, and it was full and
Yep. And
a lot
I
of emotion.
for sure. And as this week goes on, we're going to see more and more
Well,
people
speaking of
coming in.
Rylan Kleider, final stone for Dustin Keltoff on sheet 1.
Rylan Kleider on his last stone made a cross house double when he was looking at 3. Made the double, lost his shooter though, so Dustin Keltoff has an open draw for a second point. He's taking the same route that he played on his first shot, comes right up to his first stone for a count of 2, and it's the first score we have on this sheet. Keltoff with the lead going into the 4th end.
Right, 2-0. Dustin Keltoff, one of those teams at 0-2, desperate for a victory this afternoon.
Yep.
And then you said you were watching last year's final. You were watching it in Ontario?
To it.
Did you find anybody that you could make bets on the game with? Like,
Yes, I put it up on the TV, pretended it was live.
That's right. There
Did
you go.
McEwen still win?
It was close.
I didn't think that much.
I couldn't believe it at the end. He wasn't sure, if he was running them out of rocks or not.
I just barely added, too. Room, I got there.
But it was fun, and Mike McEwen, of course, had the magical run. Regina at the Brant Center, the Briar,
Yep.
all the way to the final.
Yep.
The capacity crowd had them on the edge of their seat.
Yeah, it was a
Couldn't
great
pass
run.
Brad Gushu, but Mike McEwen will be back representing Saskatchewan again. They've punched their ticket as a wild card team into the Briar. One more team from the Tankard will join them. But given how well they did and the level of curling in this province and what we're going to see throughout the week, it feels like Saskatchewan's chances to capture that elusive Briar title is closer than ever.
Well, I hope you're right on that, because when you say elusive, that's true. I mean, it's been since Rick Folks, so we're on a bit of a dry spell, and we do have the quality of teams, and we certainly could. Someone coming out of here and McEwen. So we have some good chances. I agree with you on that. And McEwen's had a great year. I mean, they're right up at the top there. Certainly could be.
Well, they really are, and you look at, Brad Jacobs and his rink, they've been really good. That's the old Brennan Botcher, the front three. But Brad Gushu has stumbled recently.
Well, there's been a mix of players moving around there, and McEwen's still got the same 4, so that's got to work to their advantage as well.
Real tight. Mine's fine.
Yeah, I would. If you put me on the spot and said I had to pick the finalists for the Briar right now, I would put Dunstone
Almost
against
in.
McEwen
Easy.
in the final.
Go for it.
And
Yep. Get a curl,
it'd be an outstanding final to watch.
Get it in this mud.
I'd like to think McEwen wins that game.
Yeah,
So-
it would
Wait
be
a minute. Wait a minute. We got some teams here that could be in that final.
Well, I can't pick them yet. They're not in the field.
Yeah, you
I
can't
said
pick
if you put me
one
on the
of
spot
these.
right now,
Oh, okay.
I got to
You
pick
can't
somebody
pick
who's in
one.
the field.
Yes.
Okay.
Absolutely.
But that would be a great final, and
back
you know
60, you
that
guys
would have
swept
conflicted
that.
the crowd. I think in Regina they were hoping to see McEwen Dunstone. Still a lot of Saskatchewan fans
Cheering for Dunstone. That's right. Yeah, he made a lot of fans here in Saskatchewan.
Good. Pretty good.
That'll just jam on the yellow stone in the back of the rings.
Good.
And it looks like Stephen Laycock lying too.
Yeah.
This is where you didn't get much curl on the way in.
Just a bit of a bad break there. Almost got a triple.
We're better off to leave.
Ends up only getting one of them out because he left the one at the back. Just misses that stone at the back 8 if he clips it. So if you're a little thinner on the first one, so that you catch the second one, they all fly. They all fly. If he's a little thinner on the first one, catches the second one a little thinner, so it goes more straight back, and then the one flies out the side. He could have made the triple. And he, you know, you can't see it on camera because I'm not on the camera, but my fingers aren't very far apart. I'm telling you, that's how much he missed it by.
Yeah, that's the fun part of curling, a millimeter from being great.
Line's tight. Close for line, yes. Hard line. Hard. Yeah, I noticed
Hard
that.
line.
Gotta go.
Actually, they were tighter.
You brought up Rick Folk when we were
Gotta get it off of there.
talking about the Brier a minute ago.
Gotta
I've
get
asked
it
this
off.
question on the air before and stumped a few people, and not everybody. And I'll tell you who I didn't stump in a minute. But
Same weight is probably
everybody
good,
knows
because it should be
Rick
quicker.
Folk was the last Saskatchewan
the one you
team
gave us on your second
to win the
one, yeah.
Brier. There was a bit of a dry spell before Rick Folk had won. Who was the last one before Rick to win the Brier out of Saskatchewan?
Richardson?
I was going to say Ernie, but
no. Do you want time to think about
Yeah, I
it,
was
or do
going
I
to
have
say,
to give it
just
to
give
you?
me a minute. Yeah. Yeah.
Ooh, I got lost.
Yeah,
And I
give me your
promise
phone.
I'm not
You're not looking
Googling.
it up.
No.
Yeah.
I think it's there
No.
too.
Just need to think for a second.
Yeah, we're there.
Nope.
No.
Know what?
Darren's flipping
saw me
pages. He's got history.
through my binder. I
Oh.
told you.
Mine's terrible.
Yeah, you can go to this.
So someone from Saskatchewan, that one between Richardson and
Yep.
Sue knows.
They've got it. They've got it over there.
They all
Heather
know.
knew. Everybody knows.
Just sink it or freeze that.
It's going to be one of those that when you say the answer, it's going to be, oh, yeah, right.
Didn't curl either.
I can think of a few that lost the final.
And it's certainly a
Eugene
possibility because we could get in that same.
We do
round.
this,
they're gonna lock one in there. So
Yeah, we're in the 4-foot.
Height and
Good for now.
Daisy.
It's not bad, yeah.
That's where I knew I was back
I'd
for.
go back earlier.
Didn't
Do you
curl
know?
it like
I
that.
don't.
No, my rocks are a little straighter.
they just got no curl there too, Meech. Yeah, I know we can go to the back one if
I
it
didn't mind his
doesn't run.
ice. I didn't
If
know
it
what he was
doesn't
going to do on
curl.
that side, so I didn't say anything.
I think so. If we can get lost in there.
We know for
Let's
my
go
next
back
one.
and watch this game for a
We can make
minute.
a good one. Or we're following him anyway.
You got to make this absolutely perfect.
It's yet another interesting end here.
These guys like the
Yeah.
little
Steve's
flop.
taken a different. Well, Sean
think
skipping, but I think
we're
Steve was done
giving
it the
them a
same.
free
They probably
tuck.
always played it this way. 1 point lead. He did it in the fourth. He did it here again in the first. Pardon me. He did it here again in the fourth. They're coming in right into the rings,
Yeah.
and
I agree with
this.
Steve that we're giving them a
And
free
the only
tuck, but if
difference
he
was
slips a little
they
deep
came to the
and
back of the
frees
house, so
down,
Charlie
not
didn't
bad.
play the delayed corner. He played the corner right away.
You guys can see
It's been interesting because it means both teams have a chance. Like Steve's already played the middle, Charlie's already played the corner. It's kind of that battle to see who can get the end played where they want it to be played.
Good hack. Heavy hack.
Yep.
Really, it worked out well for Charlie up until the last rock. Or pardon me, for
Right to
Steve
it.
up until the last rock for Charlie. Charlie got his deuce 2 ends ago.
Right to it. Right to it. Okay. Okay.
Freeze it.
Just
Might have
touches the
just-
redstone on the way by.
Yeah, might have just
Freeze
knocked it out of the rings.
I still think
lying
that one at
too.
the top is
Same thing, hey?
biting.
Same way, it's
I
good,
also
eh?
think if we make the draw, wow, a couple feet.
We're just going underneath.
He's got to be on the tee line. A couple feet.
Sure.
We're just going tee line,
yeah,
top
for
tee.
sure, yeah. Oh, yeah.
It would have been nice to not
Yeah, we don't freeze it
just move over this.
Isn't the freeze better?
Yeah, freeze is pretty good.
If we go under, he corners it, we're dead.
Yeah,
Yep.
I agree. Yeah.
Okay. 2 feet less.
Some good communication there.
We need similar, eh?
Very similar.
Mine's a little tighter.
Weight's good.
Mine's good.
Riley, a little bump.
Clean it.
Mine's good.
Mine's
A little bump right now.
Weight's good.
Little bump.
Mine's good.
Little bump.
We're back 4. Back 4. Tight for line.
Over curling.
Hard. Tight for line.
Little bump. Little bump.
Yep.
Bumping.
Keep the angle.
Oh, we're good. We're good.
Keep the angle. Yep.
Trying to keep this on the nose. And did it over curl too much?
I think it did.
Yeah, I think
Looks
so.
like it's still shot stone, potentially. They're going to take a good look at it.
I'm not sure that it is. Here's the thing also. They talk about if they came around, Steve would just corner it. Well, they've left that opportunity. I'm not sure he has to be all the way down to it.
I don't think that's what he's doing.
No, if Red's shot, he could put this full top 4 sit 2. What do you do if you're Charlie Thomas?
Do it a sliver tighter, but not a rock.
Like, you know what I mean? I think this rock pops. Like I threw it like 2 inches.
You definitely want this shot, this rock to be shot rock.
I mean, but if that rock's
But I think you might be sitting 2 if you make it.
I don't want to be 2 it, I don't think. I think we're shot, so.
That's what I mean.
There you go. Steve agrees with me.
Over and I threw it 2 inches
But we can't be not shot and them coming around topping the other one.
Right, yeah.
The miss is definitely 2 it.
Right, do we have to pick full 4 to be shot? Or?
Yeah.
Okay, we're looking 40 here.
Okay.
Skip stones here in the 4th. And Steve Laycock, his first.
Line's good.
35. I thought pretty good. Yeah, then.
Should be in that little bit heavier path, guys.
A little bit.
Lots
Line's
of line.
perfect. Top 4.
Line's perfect for top 4.
Let me in there.
Go if you can. Hard, guys. Go and curl. Go. Both go. Come on.
Gotta finish it, gotta finish it, gotta finish it, gotta finish it.
It's not quite there.
No, and I'm not sure that he got buried, so they might have left a double on the Reds.
Oh, yeah. It's open plus.
Make your all your golden.
I also want to say in defense of Darren and I that before Rick Folk, we were just children, so we don't really remember. We have to just rely on what we've read and what people have told us about the dry spell between Richardson and Folk.
Well, it's not a dry spell between Richardson and Folk because somebody else won in there.
Well, yeah, good point.
And then he just locks it here, and then
Put the we're just making the double. Really hard. Is it a little heavier?
Are you ready for him to spill it?
Really hard. It'll be great.
I don't know that it's going to come
really
to
wants
me.
to
Do you
know.
know?
You can throw whatever.
Not off the top of my head.
Yeah, I have to.
Again, I'd be naming, I'd be guessing.
It was Harvey Mazinki.
Whatever you want.
Oh, yeah, for sure. Because then he lost the final when the ice melted in Regina.
I'm seeing like firm.
And I mentioned that there were 2 people that I haven't stumped with that because I pulled that question out a number of times. This was, I mean, I've been doing this for a number of years too. Once upon a time, it was a trivia question, who was the last Saskatchewan team to win? Now everybody knows. So you asked who was the guy before that, and the 2 guys that I didn't catch were Jim Wilson and Rick Folk. They knew very well who had been the, because it had been a bit of a dry spell. It had been 8 or 9 years, I think it was. So they were well aware of it. It was, they were thinking that was a big deal at the time. And Rick said to me at the time, and he was doing one of these broadcasts with us. It was on the air. And he said, you know, if you would have asked me back then, I never would have guessed it would take this long for Saskatchewan to win another Brier.
Oh, just nicked.
Enough to be shot, though.
Yep.
Charlie Thomas sitting 1.
Yeah, it gives Steve a chance to do the same thing again.
Just a hair heavier here.
Same thing but better. Same thing but different.
They give you just a hair more ad, hey?
Yeah. They're probably shot now.
They're shot now.
Freeze to it.
Yep.
They're back button.
They're back 4.
Back 4. Okay. 35. Good ad.
Final stone for Steve Laycock.
More weight.
Belt heavy.
Yeah.
A little bit.
Without the hammer here in 4.
You
Back
can wait.
4.
Curl.
Deeper
You can
than
wait.
that.
Yeah, you can curl anytime.
It's back 8.
Got to curl.
Hard, Chris.
Really got to curl, guys.
Back 12 even.
Jesus. Yeah.
Chip bars over.
Yeah, you got to touch it or we're dead.
Yeah.
Better get it over.
Chip.
Chip their own, and now is there an opportunity for 3?
There is, yeah.
Well, that was quite the overthrow, actually. It's a surprise.
Good try, Steve.
was hoping to get just to a hair more of it, so you stay and count that one.
Oh, it gets us more worried if I hit a hair more too.
Mm-hmm.
Wow, back gate's not gonna. We got to pump it we got to pump it out of the.
Yeah, I know. Like.
Yeah, I'm gonna throw
really
like 3 feet less than on my one in the second end.
So subtle. If I give that same throw, it's so
You gotta get to that red stone, move it.
I think this is a spot
Gotta
where
bite
it's
the
good to
12.
curl. Like I think you get out here.
Yeah, they can get to it easy enough. The question, of course, part of that will come to play because of the 2 rocks that Steve just threw that didn't exactly do what Steve expected them to do. And it's where do you put the broom? You've got to match the broom to the weight here. It's a delicate shot. You can only see just over half of it.
Yeah, 2/3.
If you ever over curled it, you could chip your own and give up 1. So
Like
this
just through, like even back 12.
Yeah.
it's there, but it's not without a little bit of risk.
I agree. Let's do it. Just both of you stay close because we're not really sure what the curl's going to do. So just stay close to it.
Okay.
Well, maybe a turning point in this one.
It's good.
Final stone
Robbie
in
back.
4.
Robbie
Charlie
back
Thomas.
right now.
Hard good. Clean.
Hard good.
Opportunity for 3. And Matt Lang is on it right away.
We're 3. Back line. Back line. Clean. Straight.
Clean. Yes.
Hard.
Hard.
Trying to finish this off. Danger hitting their own. And Sean, it's a steal of 1 for Steve Laycock.
That was fortunate.
It was a
Holy
tough
cow.
shot, and you know the fact that Steve just missed the line twice. This is a tricky spot for both teams.
Delicate opportunity. Could have been 3. Instead, it's a steal of 1, and we're through 4 here at the Tankard.
Everything I've worked for, everything I've sacrificed, has led to this. It's out of your hands now. All the gold medals in the world can't help you now. You could throw the perfect rock and still miss, but it just takes one. You leave it all out there on the ice to leave behind a legacy.
Get ready to go. Get ready to go. Get ready to go. Get ready to go.
Small town values, small town dealerships. So we think about our employees, our communities that we're settled in. We think about the farmers that we're dealing with. We like to think of ourselves as partners with our customers. We're all about supporting the communities. Volunteers are also a big part of small town Saskatchewan, and you'll find most of them or a lot of them are employees of Western Sales. It's a 6-store John Deere dealership, so we're in Rosetown, Elrose, Outlook, Central Butte, Davidson, and Bigger.
Well, Steve Laycock escaped. He got a steal of 1, opens up a 4-2 lead over Charlie Thomas as we move on to the 5th. Charlie Thomas was looking at an opportunity for 3. Just couldn't quite pull it off, so we roll on to the 5th. He retains the hammer, down by 2. Now, how do you block out the miss and get right back to trying to put points on the board heading to the break?
Well, that's what separates the good teams from the average teams. You have to be able to do that. Just like Tiger, you know, Tiger Woods. You got to block those bad shots and just carry on. but that was huge. That was a 4-point swing.
Another update over on sheet 1, Dustin Kaltoff and Rylan Kleider.
Rylan Kleider gets the open draw for 2 after Dustin Kaltoff just narrowly missed running back his own rock onto the buried Kleider stone, rolled out everything. 2 points now for Kleider to tie this game up, going to their 5th end.
After a pair of blanks, they've traded deuces. A game that's either going to separate or really tighten things up when you have 0-2 against 2-0. Meanwhile, we have a last rock over on sheet 4.
Well, Dylan Dirkson's been looking at an awful lot of red rocks all day long, and the 4th end is no different. Here he is trying to score a single point in order to stay in this game. Comes down, makes the easy weight hit, saves the shooter, didn't jam on the back, and gets a single point, but it's down 2 points, 5-3 against Brad Moser going into the 5th end.
Brad Moser's taking advantage. He put a 3 on the board in the first, another 2 in the third.
And to follow up with something we were talking about earlier over there on sheet 4, there's 8 hats out there and there's nobody worried about baldness yet. They're all too damn young. So there's other reasons.
Okay.
Good shot. Good sweep. Solid board.
Well, I got a little chicken to go for that roll.
A little stretch out of the hack for Jaden
Sounded
Schwager.
painful.
Well, he went
Control.
down afterwards.
Whoa, 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 whoa.
I think that was more than just a wobble. I think he's hurt himself.
Control.
We'll see how bad it is.
I think he's injured.
He's walking off a little gingerly.
No, I hurt my groin last time.
Out of the peel. I like top
Here's a look at it again.
Well, I think I heard him say somebody might have been asking if he's okay, and he said he hurt his groin last in. So that would have been his first slide since then. And he may be finding that it's worse than he realized.
That's good. Clean.
Hair tight. I
Yep.
level like hit it.
Worse if you think.
Yeah, top 12.
Well, he's going to throw again on the next stone. So
Take it back.
Back in the hat.
yeah, something we'll watch for.
Line 4 of it. Clean. Stay with it. Stay with it. Stay with it. Not room. Stay with it. You're full 4. Okay, that's fine.
Whoa!
See the physio.
Okay, good spot. Good. Good job, guys.
Well, you're throwing a heater. You gotta throw peel here.
Shot, Chris.
No, we were getting the heat alive there for a little bit.
What do you want to do, buddy?
This is when you wish you were throwing a draw.
Well, there are provisions in the rules, and they should be aware of it. They maybe should
I think he's saying
have
that
a medical timeout here and just see whether or not he can go.
Hey, Dennis.
I think that's what they're doing. Medical timeout.
Calling the umpire.
Can we take an
We
injury
need
timeout?
we need an injury timeout.
Yeah, I know he was really wincing when he got out of that last slide. Wasn't good when he was getting out of his last slide.
No, it's 5 minutes.
Not much.
Well, his sense of humor's still good. The clock had been running when he wasn't sure if he was going to throw, so of course they got to put some time back on the clock. And Dennis asked how long it was running, and Jaden says 5 minutes. Yeah, good, good.
You can't throw. I mean, we need you this
Hold
week.
it and then you're done for the week. Like worse.
Well,
Can I come back? Can I come back if I pulled myself right now? Can I come back and do the same game?
Come back in the same game. You can't come back in this end.
So try throw it?
Yeah, I would throw 3 because that's normal.
Okay, throw it. Throw it. Where's your gun?
It's in my bag behind the scoreboard.
Okay. Are we good with that? Are they okay with that?
That's the rule.
It doesn't matter if Laycock's okay with it.
They must have a massage gun. That's what I heard. I
just
can't
don't
imagine he's bad enough that he feels he needs to shoot himself. So I think when he's asking, where's your gun, he's meaning a massage gun.
A massage gun, yes.
That's it.
So Jaden Schwager is going to go and see if he can get right.
I don't know if I can throw.
2-1 draw, or we got to figure out throwing one.
It's clear to ask. If he pulls himself in this end, can he come back in the game? He wants to come back.
In the same game.
Okay.
So just let me go.
Oh, you can
stretch and shit.
You can go slide it over there if you
like center line.
Yeah,
is
okay.
Probably good.
Is the hair low?
Well, I think we're going over to the right.
Okay. Intern?
Oh.
So I would assume Tyler Hartung, and yes, he'll come in and throw the extra rock here. The 1 second stone, and then his 2 regular rocks.
No one better to throw these run backs and peels.
Really hard.
Matt Lang's
Then
going to do
Tyler.
all the sweeping.
Okay, that's good.
Yeah, they
Just missed the 2 in the rings.
Oh boy.
Halfway tight.
Might have to finish this, but I don't want to get into that spot.
3 overs first, Bruno.
Weight's good.
Lots of line.
Tight.
Line's good for tight. You're gonna have to finish it. Just let it start though.
We're tight.
Line's okay.
We're not in.
Okay, you can go anytime.
Line's good.
Mine only.
Line's good now.
We're right to your broom.
Split center.
Just above
Not quite your broom.
Just above it.
Got a split center, guys.
Don't want to just edge center's good.
Pretty good.
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 Same.
So Tyler will try the run back again.
Added a foot of weight on that draw just because we had to hit it a bit. That was pretty tight.
Whoa, 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 whoa.
Close.
Close. Whoa, whoa. Whoa. Touch. Okay.
And got 1, and
Get
will
up.
it spill out that red rock. Charlie Thomas will remove it from the rings.
It's funny, just before he threw that, right after you said what you said, I was thinking, I've said that same statement before many times. Tyler playing the run back.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Same.
A little higher. Similar.
It's
Got a
it
curl,
is
we're
low.
lighter.
Okay, like
Yeah, if
go
I
then.
had to bet the farm on somebody throwing a run back, I think Tyler would be right up there with my
Stretch it out and
choices.
curl.
Go, Braden. Go.
Gotta
go,
get
go.
this over.
Yep, you got it.
Not that I have a farm, but
Gotta get it moving.
He's probably played more
go,
run
go,
backs
go,
in
go.
years at the Tankard than some people throw draws. That's just true. The way they've always played.
Yep.
Good judge.
Still probably got to do that, eh?
Throw.
You got that to dance because that was out there. Yep.
Yep.
Whoa.
Whoa. Whoa.
Yep.
Whoa, 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 whoa.
And another run back, and just grazes that shot stone.
Hard.
Moves it over closer to being behind cover.
Yeah, moved the one guard, but then grazed it in behind the other one.
That's just plain unlucky, especially with weight like that.
Sorry, Maddie.
We're coming right in. We need to get an inch cut or half rock cut.
Is that too much?
Max, I think. Yep.
Where's perfect? Top 12, half tuck.
You get 2 inches tucked.
Yeah. Very good.
35.
Okay.
Skip Stones and Steve Laycock.
Just tight right now.
Tiny bit of room.
Go ahead.
You see
Line's
Charlie
good.
Thomas
Go if you
forced to
need to.
play
Line's tight.
with
Yep.
3 now, at least for the time being.
Line's
Steve
good.
Laycock had to play with 3 for the first part of that
Tight guard
Tankard
only.
last year in Saskatoon.
Fighter.
Hard line.
Fighter.
Hard. Bounce it off.
Not to it.
This
Steve's
isn't
short
going to get past
again.
everything.
His first rock, I wonder if there's going to be a mention about his rocks being matched or just different paths and lines.
Yeah, it's back.
4, eh?
Yeah. I don't know what to tell you, Steve. If anything, I thought you were like all the way to it.
Yeah, I liked the line early.
It was a bit like mine that went going that way. It was just kind of lost her. Like it was like
back,
good early, and
forward,
then 10
travel
feet
back,
later,
forward.
it was completely close.
Right there. Yeah.
I'm still trying to figure it out. We're at the
Line
5th. We're going to get the break, and the ice is going to change again.
A little bit, yeah. Well, and then usually we've heard a couple of teams talking about by 7, it starts to really get flat during the middle or down the middle, and you have to be really conscious of how wide you're throwing, because out in the wide stuff, the good stuff, we'll talk. You'll hear that phrase used a lot.
Like to go.
Basically, just means there's still a lot of pebble out there, and it slides better.
Back line's good. Yeah, line's good. Back 4. All right, Maddie.
Matt Lang trying to drag this
Go to move it.
past the guards.
Just pig in there.
And it will just end up on the corner.
Okay.
And the way he phrased that, it sounds like they're already thinking fudge.
The only other shot is
Yeah. I thought it was all there.
It's questionable. You could easily leave it right here.
Yeah.
You didn't time that, did you?
I hate leaving them that, but I don't think there's much.
Well, it's pretty skinny.
Oh yeah, it's really skinny.
Sludgy across, I guess. Yeah.
And it was like running
It's
fine the
very
whole time, and then
yeah,
all of a sudden
he's got to hit it.
no weight, right?
Like, and he's called
See a
back
swing
forward
here?
the whole
Yep.
way,
Yeah.
and then like at the guard zone, it's like, oh god.
So I was taking here.
You're taking edge for split center, and split center's pretty close.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's good.
Okay.
Yeah, I would want him to draw.
So they're going to play the straight guard.
Yeah.
Just a pinch more than that last 40 then.
What's that?
Just a pinch more than that last 40.
Isn't the same good?
Yep.
If he makes the straight guard, he's still got the button to draw to, but I mean, that's not a lot of real estate. He's got the angle run in too.
Little early, wouldn't hurt.
Without the hammer, final stone for Steve Laycock.
Right on line. You're
Tight
okay
guard.
though.
Tight guard.
This can't be in. As long as you're not in. Line's great. Clean.
We're not
Over curling.
It is over curling.
Can you bounce it? Can we touch this?
No, it's not. That's it.
Almost.
Okay. Pretty tough.
Boy, that curled enough that you might have been able to tease him into thinking about going after it.
Yeah.
Well, we should have
You only have to move it 3 or 4 feet.
It's got to be there. Look where his draw ended up.
Yeah.
I don't know. I mean, probably might not necessarily be any easier than anything else, but you could get one that way too.
Still,
I mean,
still kind of.
I'm not convinced from what we've seen that the draw to the button is easy either.
Well,
It's
sounds like
not
there's
gonna
a
look very nice for you.
little bit of a tricky spot.
It does. Final stone over on sheet 4, Susan.
I don't know, what do you think? Like,
Well, Dylan Dirksen, yet again looking at 4 rocks, was trying to hit and roll to get out of some trouble, but stayed right there and allowed this open hit. Shooter trying to hang on, and it looks like it does, and it's a big 4 points for the Brad Moser team for a 9-3 lead at the 5th end break.
sorry, last end. When I was just trying to chip that.
Oh, you were good.
Okay.
Big lead for Brad Moser. Dylan Dirksen had that
Yeah, probably.
late win last night over
hitting it like a
Charlie
quarter.
Thomas.
We're hitting about half.
They're playing it.
About a third. So.
If you can get to
Yep.
that.
Yeah, we can get a third. So you think I need just like back 12? Okay. I look close.
Yeah.
Now this is the tricky thing when you're playing
Like
with,
6 feet more?
just 3 players. You've only got one sweeper,
little
so
more
you'll
than
see
that,
Matt
maybe,
Lang
like
start
7,
on
Just through
the
the rim,
Charlie's
then?
right, so he's trying to
No,
hold
no,
it.
back
He'll
straight.
start in a position where he can hold it straight early,
yeah.
but he'll also have to be prepared to swing around and sweep the other side if they need to curl it.
Once they're by, yeah.
And it looks like he's sweeping with one gripper, one slider, which makes it hard to change directions more than once. So you can't be going straight curl. You really, it's hard to switch directions more than once when you're sweeping with a slider.
Back 12. Clean. Back 8. Curl. Coming off. Curl. It's coming off. Curl.
There's the switch.
Curl. Curl all day.
This will be his stronger side with a slider.
Did he get enough to move it? No.
Just didn't have the weight.
Enough to score a single point, though.
Yeah,
And so at the break, a little tighter, but Steve Laycock still with the lead. 4-3 over Charlie Thomas here. Our featured draw at the Tankard.
I don't think it wasn't that hard.
Saskatchewan Championship Curling is brought to you by Viterra, SaskTel, Saskatoon Auto Connection, Kindersley and District Co-op, Western Sales, Boston Pizza Restaurants of Saskatchewan, SaskTel Max TV, Curl Sask, and Real Cast Media.
Everything I've worked for, everything I've sacrificed, has led to this. It's out of your hands now. All the gold medals in the world can't help you now. You could throw the perfect rock and still miss, but it just takes one. You leave it all out there on the ice to leave behind a legacy.
Get ready to go. Get ready to go. Get ready to go. Get ready to go.
Get in on the action and support the future of curling in Saskatchewan. At this year's Men's and Women's Provincials, you can purchase your 50-50 ticket for a chance to win big while giving back to youth curling programs across Saskatchewan. Every ticket sold helps fund coaching, equipment, and opportunities for the next generation of curlers to hit the ice. Don't miss your chance to make a difference and take home a big prize. Buy your 50-50 tickets today. Visit curlsask.ca for more information.
Hi, this is Dustin Keltoff with Saskatoon Auto Connection. I consider it an honor to be able to give back to our curling community, which has been so good to me. Thank you for supporting Auto Connection and making that possible. I would like to do even more with your help. From now until the Sandra Schmerler Foundation Telethon, Auto Connection will donate 100% of the proceeds of its VIP membership sales to the Sandra Schmerler Foundation. If you've been on the fence about trying our service center out, it's time to call us today.
The Canadian Curling Trials. The thing we cried for, fought for, thrown 1,000 rocks for. The podium, just out of reach. But we can almost taste the gold medals in our teeth. Defiant, we take down giants with nothing but the stones in our hands. And in the stands, they wait and see who among us will earn the right to wear the maple leaf.
Saskatchewan Championship Curling is brought to you by Viterra, sponsors of the Viterra Prairie Pinnacle. SaskTel, sponsors of the SaskTel Tankard. Saskatoon Auto Connection, mechanics you can trust. Curling Canada, and host of the World Men's Curling Championship in Moose Jaw. Kindersley and District Co-op, you're at home here. And Western Sales, your John Deere dealership.
What a wonderful week it's been inside already, early in the week, but the West Central Event Center here in Kindersley. We are halfway through our featured draw here in the first draw for the men in the SaskTel Tankard. Tight one going on sheet one. Rylan Kleider at 2-0. Even with Dustin Kaltoff. Jason Jacobson with a 2-point lead over Logan Eade. And Brad Moser, that 4-ender we showed you earlier, a 9-3 lead over Dylan Dirksen, who picked up a win last night over Charlie Thomas.
Looks like that's never happened.
Have to admit to smiling when you said it's been a good week. I was going to say we're only on day 2.
We're only on day 2, but we're closer to the weekend than we are to the beginning of the week. It's Wednesday.
I already stumped you guys once today with the Harvey Mazinki thing. So in the theme of I know something that you two don't know yet, I got to do it quick or you're going to notice. Jaden Schwaga is back on the ice.
Well, that didn't take long.
He's walking well.
That there again must work well.
And I wicked it under the guards. Go center, yeah.
He's going to sweep here.
He did take a slide coming out of the break too, so. I didn't say he looked happy about it, but he took one and
Sean was being a broadcaster. He was watching, he was seeing who was sliding. We were eating donuts.
Yeah, exactly.
We're in here, center.
And they were good too.
Yep.
Tight. We're tight. Gotta get a nibble, Ty.
It's been the story of the week, except it's not always donuts. Sometimes you're just sleeping.
Okay, good. Good.
That's why you make the big bucks, Sean.
Of course, Dirksen make no shots to the head.
Not sure that you and I, you're throwing around the phrase "big bucks" a little loosely there.
Top 4. Curl when you can.
We're all there.
Curl when you can.
Just for line.
It's gotta go. Well, it's okay if it's over.
Caught button.
Yep.
Go a bit.
Yep.
Don't want to.
Yeah, that's fine. Okay, go. That's okay.
Go.
That's fine. Okay. Okay, it's good.
Freeze it. Freeze it on the nose is good. What do you want to have?
You want to freeze?
Yeah.
Okay.
It's probably better. Better result.
Speed's okay here,
We'll see this first slide from Jaden Schwaga now.
Got a hair light?
You just need top 4,
Light's
guys.
good.
Max, top 4.
Line's good.
Line's good. Top 4, guys.
Used to be okay.
Yeah, not even a
It's heavy,
grimace.
Whoa. Whoa, it's heavy, guys. Whoa. Ties rock. Ties rock.
No, we got way too much.
Sliding now, hey?
Yeah.
Get out a little wider.
It was hard to
quick.
judge.
Healing or you're
Full speed
Not
right
horrible.
now.
What's that?
That was 15, no
Got a
touch
back
back
button at
there.
least.
Leg board.
Well, we need a miss here.
And Chris Heichert throwing second stones. A firefighter in Swift Current. And a manager of the curling club there.
Wait, whoa.
Yeah, won World Juniors back in 2003.
Girl.
Along with Steve.
That one ran pretty straight.
He's a little heavy.
Pretty big. Okay.
Okay.
Wanted the inside flop there. Sorry, Darren.
No, he was. Obviously does the mixed, he did the juniors, he was at the Tankard last year, he was at the firefighter on Spiel.
He's a busy guy.
Down the board.
Kind of stayed pinch heavy on board, yeah.
Weight's good.
Whoa.
Nice hack.
Good weight.
Yep. Hard. Yeah, it's coming off. Yep. Hard.
Soft.
Yep. Hard. Yep. Hard back. Gotta go.
Don't even saw it. Hard.
Gotta go.
Really light, hey?
Yeah.
And just going to slide past out the other side.
Yeah, he came out.
Moves things around a touch.
And then he like slowed down and both of them, and then this one he like pulled back and then he tried to push it. Like he tried to backhand it, so it was like.
Sorry.
I have no
Like
idea
back
what-
12.
Should have been off it.
Huh?
Should have been off it. Well, he might leave.
Back four. Smidge tight.
Wait till be okay. Just
Yeah,
wait.
you're okay. You're okay. Line's fine.
T-line.
Line's good. Run when you can. It's really running.
Back button. T-line.
That's really running.
Top button.
Sorry, Ty. Top button's okay. Curl if you can. Curl if you can. It's hooking now.
Right, come off that.
Okay.
Good shot.
Okay. Same weight?
Laycock sitting 2.
It's a little heavier here.
Going to play a very similar shot to what they just threw. Maybe they can
Schwag's got
tap back, leave him sitting 1, and
I'll throw my 6. We're coming.
I think you just want to bump them and
sit on it.
Yeah.
Like just back 12.
Yeah. I got my 6.
Okay.
Just give us a few feet more than you normally, I think.
Is it going to come?
What are you throwing? Like back?
Back
12. Like that's what I threw.
Yeah.
I was
You were
less
good.
ice, and I was back 12, right?
Yeah. I need the same ice as you. Should be close, Ty. I swept that the whole way.
It's got to be
too.
close. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. He swept it the whole way. Yeah.
The first here in the 6th for
Back
Tyler
line.
Hartung.
Back line.
Clean.
Back line.
Whoa.
We're just through. Just through.
Matt, you can go. Yep.
Hard, Matt.
Yep.
Gotta go, Matt.
Yep.
Gotta go, Matt. Gotta go.
Yep.
Okay.
Wait, it's close.
So a little mess in the house there with Steve Laycock with the hammer line 1 right now.
If anything, I think you might want to cheat to here, but
Okay.
Yeah, and I think the Thomas team is
Edge
just
or an inch.
struggling with the
Edge
ice
or
a
an
bit,
inch
trying
more,
to
yeah.
figure out the lanes. And
Good
What are
way.
you playing? Freeze?
Yeah, just lock it in the
It's
pocket.
pretty
there.
quick path here.
Yeah, it's nice. I think it's just like normal keen. It's just not heavy.
Right.
Can't throw it any
Freeze in
better.
the pocket or to the face of ours? Okay.
Don't know what to tell you.
Freeze this one in the pocket. It probably takes 2 stones for Charlie Thomas to get it out. If not 3, actually, because of the
Top 4.
jam
Line's
possibilities
good.
at the back.
Go if you need to. Go if you need to. Line's fine.
Line's good. Top 8. Top 4.
line's good.
Top 8.
Yeah, gotta go.
Chris Eichert and Braden Grenham on the sweep.
Gotta go.
Great sweep.
See, Chris.
that was really good sweeping by Chris.
Yes.
Could play that double
Same
now.
shot, I guess.
Wow.
Good sweep.
You want to play that double now?
I don't think it's there.
What?
Very messy.
What double?
Same shot?
Tight or just need more broom?
Same shot, any good or no?
You can't go crazy.
I mean, it'd be nice to
better way.
kill something. Like
If I throw weight,
I'm
you
thinking
don't
maybe
have
we
to
go like
pressure
this.
it. You can run
Yeah,
a little
that's
bit
what I was
early and
thinking.
then get off
Yeah,
the
you might
piano.
kill one like that.
Okay.
But
control. Like
the
can you
red
get that
is
with
jamming
control?
on the back too.
Yeah, maybe. I got 2/3.
Just plant that.
Maybe it's spill. Yeah, see, that's what I think too. I think it's just going to plant
Right into that
Maybe
pocket.
it spins. It might spin. If it touches the yellow first, it might spin out of the forefoot.
Point of that. You bring a completeness into play. I don't think you do, but I think you could. You know, it's a, yeah.
Yeah, it's good.
Yep.
Hard. Good ball on that.
See if they can move things around a little bit.
Hard.
Hard. Easy.
Whoa.
Sweep.
1.
Nope, it planted pretty solid.
Yeah.
Got too much of the first stone.
It's okay. It's okay. Yeah.
He probably had to play that anyway because he was, like I said, it was after the freeze was made. He needed 2 shots to get that top red one under there. It was never moving on that attempt. You had to free it up somehow.
Get that out of the way.
Well, I don't think this block is of any concern.
And they
to
didn't
us.
lose anything yellow, so that's
Yeah.
probably the best they were
Best
going
they
to
could do.
Yeah. Well, my initial thought was they didn't need to throw it that hard, but I mean, you could have made that with bump and got the exact same result. You just maybe
Can't
don't
leave
roll
them
your
in.
shooter quite as far.
I guess it's still a shot. Are we better back there than this one?
Yeah.
Okay.
That's the same one that.
he held that.
Just play that same shot and just let it sort of flip over a little bit.
Shooter here.
Yeah.
I guess they might be hammering this into there, but
Just high.
their shooter's going to be screwing this rock up for them then.
Right.
Over to dead
Yeah, if we
buried
can
on
get
the
kind of into there, that's pretty good, isn't
dead
it?
buried, and we
2
have
feet
to
heavier?
go left side. He's
I
gonna
think the
blast the
same almost. Second rock down here.
Okay.
Same ice. Okay.
Hard to stay high.
He'll blast the piss out of it. A few reds go, but
We just kind of want to chap off ours and onto the corner of theirs. So, like a foot more weight, but I think
The old chop and lie.
Yeah, and it's not so much that they need the chap, except they'd like to even up the red and the yellow, kind of create the same thing they were just looking at, where you're sitting in a pocket. They're not quite even right now. If you just corner froze on it, he could blast and it would go over the top of the yellow. If you move it back a few inches, again, you're back to the spot for Charlie Thomas. In order to get rid of this stone, you're going to have to hit it twice because you're not going to get it out on the first
Clean.
Close for line.
T-line. Clean. T-line. Yep.
Close for line, yes.
Just T-line.
Go.
Go hard then.
Hard.
Hard.
Hard. Small bump.
Hard.
Great shot.
good. Pretty good.
Good.
Yeah, that's really good.
That's really good.
You pretty much have to hit that rock
It was the
because you
same.
can't
I
get
threw
at
a
the
little
shot
more,
stone
and
without
it
hitting
was-
that one
it didn't
first,
get any
and
faster.
it's just going to jam.
I just didn't want to think too much more and then like overdo it.
The jams, you could be still facing two,
Yeah.
and it's awful close to dead lined up.
Time out.
Somebody.
See what they have to say.
Time out.
Yeah, that's that. They don't have a coach here. It's not about the coach. It's about this is going to take a minute to look at what we could do here.
I don't see anything else. Does it work?
I've already done it.
Yeah, we got to try to.
Or you just play the dead, not it on there with these two out.
Well, we want to get this over to here. He might only have one lonely red in there.
Like this one should go too, right?
Yeah. Maybe crotches? Yeah, I think we're trying that. Yeah, to get this over the top.
It's almost
right?
like half a rock to be able to get that one over the top.
Yeah.
Well, you need to get this just under the yellow.
Yeah.
Right?
I think that's the call. I don't. Oh, I you don't want see to do anything. this? What's that? So you're not crotch. You're doing this.
Well, you got to hit the 3 first. We got to bomb this too. We got to get some.
Yeah.
Yeah, you got to throw it hard.
You hit this first. This is just pukey, isn't it?
Yeah, I'm not sure. Like that's what I'm looking at. If you come down, hit the yellow first, come across. Now this rock's going to come across at this angle a little bit. Glance the top. Could you maybe get that red out of the top of the 4-foot as well? And I'm not sure that you can, but for sure you're not doing it if you hit the red first. If you hit the red first, it's going to stuff into the other one. If anything, it rolls back towards the yellow.
You have to hit the yellow first.
Well,
I'm
even
just
then, I'm not
laughing
sure.
at-
Even then, I'm not sure it goes.
Yeah. I'm laughing at you trying to draw all the arrows with all those rocks. in play.
If I had, you'll notice I didn't try to draw arrows on every rock that was going to move because with the weight he's going to throw, he's probably moving. Well,
1, 2, 3, 4.
There might be 7 of them that move here. They won't all leave, but they're going to move.
Whoa, 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 whoa,
This is coming with pace.
They all moved.
What a great result. I didn't see that one coming.
I just heard somebody saying it might have been Tyler. I didn't see that either. So.
That's really good.
It was like 2 hard to hit 2 thin. I'm like, quarter's good. I think that's
Nice shot, Charlie.
One more look at it.
Yeah, slow this down. Boom, boom.
Nice
Yeah.
normal.
They
I was
did go
surprised
up
about
and
that. And it really went up easy.
And it leaves now 1 shot stone for Laycock, surrounded by 3 yellow Thomas stones.
Oh, how the tables have turned.
That one red was going to go so easy.
Would have been nice to kick this
Well,
yellow.
Laycock still has shot rock and last rock here in the 6th.
Sometimes you just got to drop a stick of dynamite and blow things up.
Just throw it hard.
And then see what you have afterwards.
Sounds like something I'd say.
Weight's good.
Line's good. Bit of room. Should be the same line as me.
You
Top
assess
4.
the damage and realize, okay, this isn't
Line's
so bad
good.
now.
Line's great.
Top 8, top 4.
Top 4, guys. Got to be top 4.
We're there.
Line's great.
We're there.
Bit of room. Top 4.
We're T-line.
Curl.
Like to curl.
Curl. Curl. Got to curl. Got to curl. Keep going.
Trying to curl it over.
Okay.
Now, what can he see? Well, maybe enough, hey?
Probably enough to make the double.
There's a good look at it.
You just wonder that.
But probably not with the same weight. He just
Not the weight he
and
just
the question
threw,
is,
though.
does the top red one clear the yellow at the back 8?
Well, that's, you know, the one in the, even the 1/2 in the 4 foot. How locked on is that red one? Will it move that yellow stone? It probably goes out the side.
Well, you can't throw this with big weight. It'll touch it. I don't think. I mean, if you're close to making the double, I don't think it leaves. The key here is going to be you have to get the first red fairly thick onto the second red to get it over the top of that yellow at the back 8 foot. And he's throwing this fairly hard.
With the ice he's got.
I can see just about all of it.
They went from top 4 to top 8.
Well, I think he can see what he needs to hit, so.
Final stone for Charlie Thomas here in the 6th.
Whoa!
Curl.
Not a lot of curling to be done when you're throwing that hard. Oh. There we go.
And there's
over
the
top.
double over top of that yellow stone in the 8 foot.
Full
And
marks
they'll
for Charlie
set
on
3.
his last 2 shots this end. Thanks for coming out, Charlie.
Clean up a lot of the energy. Nice house cleaning. Look at this. You like those, eh? Maybe we should just.
And now, Steve draw against 3 for 1.
Well, and the draws have not been gimmies here this afternoon. Steve, I don't think from the way they've talked, I don't think they think his 2 rocks are the same either now. I don't know whether he switched them out yet or not.
I got more. 28.
Same line.
Final stone here in 6 for Steve Laycock.
Tell Tabby.
A draw for 1.
Do we have those yellows or no?
Oh, you got nothing. Starting to curl now.
Oh, we need the curl.
It should stop.
Need it to curl, need it to stop.
And they need it to hit the center line fudgy stuff if it's fudgy there.
Need this to come to a stop. Where will it end up?
Right there.
And it will stop in time.
Never in doubt.
They said it would stop. It did.
That was a tough one.
So you can add 1 on the board for Steve Laycock here in the 6th. And he'll lead by 2 as we go to the 7th.
Kind of, like, I would have got the T line like 12 sooner, but it's hard to look sooner.
Brett and John at Kindersley and District Co-op are your go-to for top-notch service and bulk delivery for our high-performance diesel blended right here in Western Canada. Plus, you'll earn equity and cash back in fuel, oil, grease, and more. We are Kindersley and District Co-op.
Kindersley and District Co-op is excited to announce our newly renovated home center. We're grateful to support our community and excited to continue investing in the place we all call home. Celebrating 110 years, we are Kindersley and District Co-op.
This January at Boston Pizza, every day is Pasta Tuesday. That means BP's famous pastas start at just $11.99 every single day. Create your own or go gourmet for just a few bucks more. It's Pasta Tuesday every day this month for takeout, delivery, or dine-in. Only at Boston Pizza.
All the gold medals in the world can't help you now. You could throw the perfect rock and still miss. But it just takes one. You leave it all out there on the ice to leave behind a legacy.
We're there.
In a good one here as we move along into the 7th already. Our featured draw, Steve Laycock. Twice a Brier bronze medalist. Trying to get back to the national championship. Out west this year. A 2-point lead over Charlie Thomas, 5-3 as we play the 7th.
Clean's good.
Yep. little bit.
Go, Matty.
Good.
It's good. Oh. It's good.
Line only.
Okay, line's fine. You can wait. It's out there. Wait for it.
That's way out there.
Curl when you can.
Update over on sheet number 1
Curl when you can.
and that tight game with Rylan Kleider, Dustin Keltoff's last stone.
When the house comes into play, you're going to see a buried Ryan Kleider shot. He just drew that in on his last one. Dustin just trying to come in on a horizontal takeoff on his own shot. Just misses it, actually. And a steal of 1 for Kleider to score in the 6th end and go up 3-2.
So Rylan Kleider with the 3-2 lead. Looking to improve to 3-0.
Felt pretty good. Line's good. Gotta go. Okay, go hard then.
Yeah, gotta go.
Line's good.
We're late. Hard. Line's good. Line's still good.
Line's really
Line's
good.
still good, Schmuck. Okay, not bad. Line's good.
Yep. Hard for line. Gotta keep the line here. Go, 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 go.
Hard, 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 hard.
Hard for everything.
Good sweep. Take a brush.
Oh, yeah.
It does puke.
Start it? Or is that too easy?
Yeah. You like that?
Yeah.
Now we're gonna have rocks in play anyway. Yeah. Probably corner freeze that red still. That's nice.
Halfway.
Halfway. That's nice.
Be nice to cover an inch of the red, right?
Oh, you gotta
Curl a
curl
bit
then.
then.
Gonna be ready in the hack to throw away.
Update on sheet 4 as well. Brad Moser in control.
Line's good.
Yeah, you're not gonna cover the red.
Things were getting a little bit better for the Dirksen team here. He wasn't looking at 4 this time around. He's trying a...
Double rip.
Here we go. He's trying a delicate tap, trying to get 2 points
Like this over
here.
the top.
Sweeping hard.
Yeah, the center. Like that.
Comes all down.
I'm
So you
thinking
can
this
just
one.
see that
Yeah,
red rock getting pushed to the back corner, the 4
Hit the yellow
foot.
back.
The measured stick
Spinner.
did
I don't think you
have
need
to
to whip
come
it.
out,
Just
but
get
it only was a single
Just like normal.
point for
Okay.
Dylan Dirksen.
Half a roundabout.
9-4
Yeah.
for Brad Moser's team.
Well, give me some ice.
All right, almost a steal there for Brad Moser.
Yeah. Brad Moser taking over for the Damon Bernath team. We've seen
Okay,
Damon
good, Norval.
around a lot.
Yep, yep.
Damon is taking a little break from curling. He's in med school.
Hard.
Probably important to focus on that.
Yeah. Takes up a little bit of time.
Hard. Okay.
Bag of trash.
Hey, dive one in there.
And Yellowstone will spill out as well.
Okay.
And in the continuing theme of things that you two might not have noticed yet.
Who's put the hat on or taken the hat off?
No, but as we were going to the update, I heard, I think it was Matt saying,
Room early. We got room.
and as soon as he said it, my head snapped around to check, said, you just got to get the hacks and throw quicker, and I turned around and looked. And they're at 13 minutes and 20 seconds, and this is the seventh end. They're really tight for time.
Yeah.
And they've used their timeout.
Well, when you think about you're watching at home, yeah, you're right. Charlie Thomas, 13 minutes and 20 seconds on the clock. We are in the 7th end. In comparison, Steve Laycock has just over 17 minutes available, and when they put up the extra end, you get 4 minutes for that extra end. That's what they kind of allot per end, right? 4 minutes?
Yeah. So the quick math says they're down to about 3 minutes an end, which is still doable.
Yeah.
And I mean,
It doesn't help. They're 2 down, so they've got to play defensive shots, which does require a little more thought.
Gotta go.
And they've used their timeout.
They did last end.
Still room.
Yep.
Still room.
Yep, just go. Just
Just
go.
one timeout.
Pretty good.
Now that rule change is made. Oh, I lose track of when they were all made, but it was to match the world rule. The world rule has always only been one timeout.
Yeah.
Pretty much straight.
Looks like it, yeah.
Stuck around ours.
You do that hard. I think edgy is what's supposed to give it Chris there. For his drop.
This is where you took to split the centers on those 2
Yeah.
and 5.
That's we just want to touch center, right?
Yeah.
You take a hair more than. Well, no, we finished mine though.
Yeah, not shot.
helpful to see with this overhead shot that it is Laycock at that shot rock here. But behind the tee line.
Is the speed the same on this spot?
Same speed, yeah.
I know. Same as what I was throwing for
a bit more. Or else.
There you saw the time class as well. I just don't like the fact that Sean's saying things that he thinks he knows more than everybody else.
Line's a little tight.
It's got you guys. I see Darren's over there flipping through his notebook. Look, there's got to be something in here I can use that Sean won't know about yet.
Hard line.
I got lots. I just choose not to use it.
Hey, whoa. Have your broom.
Wow.
Oh, you're not that
on the top.
Or wait for the right moment.
You know, really, the fact that I don't know your mom's birthday doesn't really. I mean, if you want to feel superior over that, it's
wait. Do you know your mom's birthday?
Hey, don't put me on the spot.
Okay. Yeah, I can't go. I can't condone putting a guy on the spot.
Can you cross it and spell through?
That's worse yet.
Yeah, I don't know if
Ask
we'll
him
go
if he
through,
knows his
but
fiance's birthday, because that's the one that could really get him in trouble.
That's true.
Yeah, it's really close to double check.
I always go
and leave.
All right, buddy.
And I'll tell you what, if she gets a Kindersley Clippers jersey for her birthday, she's not going to consider that very original, I don't think.
Yep. Whoa.
Watch out.
Whoa.
Boom, 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 boom.
Watching a lot of things. That one. Come off it.
Yep. Think
Ooh, there gives you one that you might be able to use.
I was wondering how much that was going to spin back. It did take a little spin back at the end, but I think it's open.
You can just touch an inch in the center line.
Yeah, as long as there's no
Same way.
Good look at the replay.
You were a tight guard on that.
Lots of rocks moving here.
If it's open, there's a double available off of it.
And I think it is open. There you go.
Oh, no, there's not
No,
a guard
it's
out
not.
there.
It's another rock out there.
Tight guard.
Line's good.
Line only.
A little better line.
Can say good afternoon to
Same way.
Kelly Knapp in their rink. Not in action this afternoon.
Well past your broom.
Perhaps watching our coverage today.
You might have to go past
Getting set. They'll be back in action tonight against Dylan Dirksen.
Help you. He's got to lay a perfect guard, right?
Looking to remain perfect here at the Tankard.
It's good.
All right. Don't feel that.
So he's hoping all these teams play 12.
Yeah. Tire him out.
Good shot.
It'd be nice to get a shot. Like, do you mind like tapping it all over the face?
That was a little.
Okay.
Give it a little.
Either that or double peel.
Well, and perhaps getting a little more rest because you get the quick turnaround. The 2 games in 12 hours.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Where you're supposed to sleep in between.
You want to run it?
Yeah. Sleep fast.
Hack.
Yeah,
I'm thinking
the men
just tap
play at
it, yeah.
8 tonight.
Oh,
And then
okay.
again at 8 tomorrow morning.
Back weight, 3/4 rock.
All good games, but looking forward to
Looks like a
Laycock
lot.
and Kleider tomorrow morning. That will be fun. Rematch of the
better?
playoff game.
Weight's good. Just easy hack.
Yep. Gotta go hard. It's gone already.
Doesn't sound
Hard,
good.
Matt. Just go. Just go, Matt.
Whoa. Curl it. Curl.
Line it up.
Okay.
Good.
I don't know.
Well, no, he's not
a triple run, I think. So
I'm not really sure what I did
He's
there.
got nothing on either side. You got to throw a high guard on that. Yeah.
Worried about him going here?
well, he's going
Even
to,
with
and
throwing
then
a high
we just gotta
guard, he's
plug it
got
off, I
the-
guess, and
not-
hope he misses the run through.
I don't know what I did. Was I just?
I don't know what else we
Almost
do.
need to get in the point.
Like, I didn't think I was bad.
I
know
know
it's tight. Where else do we put a rock, though?
What's that?
I don't know where else we put a rock.
Yeah,
Like
exactly.
immediately, so I don't know what happened to that one. Sorry about
It did
that.
almost.
First one
It
I
almost
figured
looked
it.
like.
Are we more worried
think
about
it
him
was.
making the outturn freeze, or are we more worried about making the double run?
I think that double run.
Okay, start it then. Make it a triple run.
What are you going for? High, halfway?
High.
Yeah. So they're going to make it a triple run, throw a high guard.
Based on the weight he threw in the 2 hits last end, I think I'd be more worried about the run back.
Or seeing the shots that we saw last end, for sure.
Skip Stones here in 7.
There.
Line's good.
Halfway. Halfway.
Okay.
High guard.
Okay, high's good.
High
Line's
guard.
good.
Halfway.
Just touch center.
Halfway.
Just touch center. It's gonna overcurl.
It'll die in this line, guys.
Just let
High
it die.
guard. It's even
Just-
with the yellow or deeper.
But it'll just touch center.
It's even with the yellow.
Whoa. Sit. Okay.
Well, it's going to touch center just on the other side.
Like if we play like kind of heavy hot? I think so.
Charlie's thinking it curled enough. He doesn't have to play the triple run back. He can still play the double into the yellow. I guess it's still
well,
the
you're
triple
probably
into
only
the
going to be
red.
lying one.
I didn't think it was over.
I didn't board.
Okay.
And truthfully, if you would have told me before I threw, he's going to be throwing like that.
Okay, I like solid board. I like
triple.
What do you want?
So hitting the second red guard. A little over the top of the yellow, back onto the yellow, back onto the red.
I don't know where you were.
With board weight, will they have enough to sit two if they make it as they called?
He's only going to need to move it 18 inches to sit two.
Let's get good board. Hard.
Just.
Hard. Hard. Hard.
Yep.
Hard. Hard. Hard.
Jaden Schwaga on the sweep.
Got to get by the top one.
And won't.
Okay. I'll have it again.
I think so.
Yeah.
Then he's got the out-turn draw for one.
Okay. Yeah.
Yeah. Throwing the same guard.
Just that same ice.
Leaving Charlie probably just the out-turn draw to the button
Same
for
way.
a single.
You can certainly take an inch more if you want.
Yeah, I think we should. If he doesn't have anything, if we show him that half, right?
Yep, same weight.
So final stone for Steve Laycock.
That's a little more.
Here in the seventh.
If you can.
Little tighter
Like to
than
go
the
early.
last one. Little tight.
Early if you can. Okay.
Little deeper than the last one. We're close to the red.
How close?
We're not. We're 3 feet higher.
You're off it though?
Just to it. Not quite. Not quite.
You got to be cornered.
I don't want to line this up.
I was just going to say, this is looking close to lining up.
Do that.
Serious.
Oh, that's actually perfectly lined up.
Yeah.
Just a hair on this side?
Looks almost
You're
like
almost
you
on
could
the
hit
nose.
it anywhere.
Anywhere.
But you
I think it's
can't
always just
because
kinda like
it'll
splitting
drag
off,
if
right?
you're
A little
half
bit of a
rock
drag.
and-
I don't think
Yeah.
so. I think
Okay.
A
it's
real
pretty auto.
opportunity here for two.
Oh, we just got to hit it right.
Well, you got to stay
seeing
on
a
the
hair
high
high.
side.
Okay, I agree.
Yeah.
Control.
I think he would have played it no matter where it ends up because the draw's not a gimme on this ice.
Oh, gosh, for sure.
The nice
But he
thing, though,
did
for
make it
Charlie,
easier.
Yeah, and he doesn't have to blast it now, which is kind of important here too, because if you don't hit the second yellow one just right,
Put it
you
anywhere.
don't want to lose them all and suddenly give up a steal of two. He can play this quieter now because they're so close together, pretty close to dead lined up. I think you want to hit it close to the line that they're in, so about 3/4 high side.
Clean.
Final stone here in seventh
Whoa.
for Charlie Thomas.
Yes. Really
Jaden Schwaga's on it hard. Where do these line up? 1,
2, 3.
right on it. And that's 2 yellow on the board. So Charlie Thomas comes through with his final stone in 7. And it evened up our featured draw here this afternoon. All tied at 5 with Steve Laycock. Another look.
No, you can't.
Perfect. We're even as we head to the 8th.
Brett and John at Kindersley and District Co-op are your go-to for top-notch service and bulk delivery for our high-performance diesel blended right here in Western Canada. Plus, you'll earn equity and cash back in fuel, oil, grease, and more. We are Kindersley and District Co-op.
Kindersley and District Co-op is excited to announce our newly renovated home center. We're grateful to support our community and excited to continue investing in the place we all call home. Celebrating 110 years, we are Kindersley and District Co-op.
As you pack up the holiday hustle and bustle and start working on getting your budget back on track, there's something that can help. Sit back, relax, and settle into savings with Infinite 300 and TV for as low as $79.95 a month. Only at SaskTel.
Hi, this is Dustin Keltoff with Saskatoon Auto Connection. Did you know we've moved to a massive new location in Sutherland? Let me show you around. We've combined sales, service, glass, and detailing into one automotive superstore. Whether you want to fix, maintain, or spruce up your ride, or trade it in for something fresh, we've got the team, the services, the inventory, and the financing to help you with any of your automotive needs.
Our featured game here on our first draw of the day on the SaskTel Tankard side. I'll leave it at 5 as we go to the 8th. Steve Laycock will have the hammer here. This one has really picked up. Rocks in play, lots of action.
For sure. What a great game. Entertainment. Entertainment galore.
Steve Laycock would probably be happier if it wasn't quite so entertaining.
Yeah, well, to your point, Sean, you were saying on Steve's last shot, they could have done anything other than put it where it did. Sweep it anyway. Curl, not curl, anything. Bump it, move it.
Yeah, burn it.
I mean, burn it.
Well, you can't do that on purpose. And really, if you burn it, it doesn't make a shot any harder.
Yeah.
But to the point, they were halfway down calling that it was close.
Final shot on sheet 4. Susan.
Brad Moser already with a 9-4 lead and shot. Rock draws into the side of the 4-foot there. Takes up 2 points and an 11-4 victory for the first victory for the Moser team.
Susan, they were really good all day, hey?
It has been red rocks all day long. Dirtson's team really struggled this morning, and Moser's team was on point.
Looks like
11-4 the final for Brad Moser. Moves his record even to 1-1.
Line's fine.
Line's good.
Gotta go wait.
It's okay. Go then.
Gotta go wait.
Curl.
Switch.
There'll be an action tonight against Logan Heath.
Go time.
Over on sheet 2, coming up at 8 o'clock.
Okay, Matt. Good. Sweet.
Yeah, finish up the thought on Steve Laycock's last stone. They were halfway down and calling that it was only 3 feet apart at the most. As soon as you knew they were going to be tight together, you had to make sure you didn't line it up. Whether you staggered it, you could have bumped it, corner freeze. They watched that line come in to absolutely lined up and never put a brush to it.
Line's fine. Yeah, line's great.
Another update on sheet 3.
Going.
Logan Eats team is another one that's been looking at red rocks all game long, and this end is no different. He's drawing against 5 with no real chance for shot rock. He's just going to try to come in and tap and minimize damages.
Yeah, I think
gives up a steal of 2, and that's a 7-2 lead for Jason Jacobson. They're in their 8th end.
All right, they got a good sleep last night. Jason did.
Yeah. Came out hungry and mean.
3-4. 3.
Line only.
Wait's good.
Line's good. Doesn't need a curl.
Your weight's good.
Line's good. Line's good. Well, let's get it to 3, guys. Easy.
Wait's good.
Weight's good.
Line's really good. If you freeze it, it's pretty good.
It's just a little bump.
No bump. No bump.
Even if we cue these.
Yep. Good. Pretty good. Yep.
Oh, I misjudged that one.
I did too.
It's good.
If you get like there's a path just a little bit wider where it's fast.
Like the angle's still there.
Nice. Oh, angle's good, yeah.
And you Christmas treed those too.
Yep.
You cornered them.
Nope. Close. Nope. Ooh.
Chris Heikert, his first here in the 8th.
Oh. Close. Yep. Yes.
Going to make some noise.
No one there.
Okay. Shot.
Opens it up, but loses the 2 redstones.
Doesn't mind losing the 2 redstones. He had to, really. They were staggered.
Yeah.
So they weren't helping him at that point.
All right, buddy. Okay, guard. It's good. Yeah. You don't like a guard?
See in a center guard.
Center guard. I don't mind a guard, yeah.
Okay. Yeah. Let's do it.
2 feet out.
Yeah. You were like top 8 there.
You never play that double, right? Not yet.
I don't think so. I think it's freeze before that.
That's good. That's good.
3.
It's 2/3. It's 2/3, guys. Okay. It's 2/3.
Yeah, we're okay.
It's 2/3. Line's good. Over curling if any. Yeah, it doesn't need curl. Over curling.
It's pretty high.
I can roll the wing and then we
go for a weight then. Yep. Hard, Matt. Yep. Keep going. Line's good. Hard, Matt. Hard. Whoa. Easy. Good.
Just come around, bump it 2 feet. Like that's the play.
Like that?
Or just back 8 on the nose.
Yeah.
Back 8 on the nose.
It curls more, but it's slower.
Yeah. It's fine.
Typical garden at the end of the world.
Yep.
Back 8. No.
Line's good.
Off.
Back 8.
Off.
Line's good if the weight's good.
Back 4.
Just a bit high.
No. Line's good.
Curl.
It's usable.
Yeah, no, perfect guard.
Like to go 8 too.
Yeah, go then.
We just switch
You can go for both if you need to.
Back 4.
Line's getting better.
Back 4.
Steve Laycock on the room here.
Hard.
Okay, good spot. I'll bite.
Good.
Shot.
Go to it.
Outside. Yeah. Good sweep.
Didn't move it quite as far as they would have liked, but left a nice
Runs
line.
like a 15 tie? It's running good here.
No.
Not yet.
15, 20, somewhere?
Probably could get around to
No?
the stone on the outturn if they had to just pick it out.
They're still like back 10. But that's fine. That's a good shot.
And Tyler Hartung.
You need what? Piece of the 4?
Let's get T.
Piece of the 4?
Top 4 T.
Top 4, top 8.
Real close T.
Line's good. Room.
Switch.
Whoa.
What a bad shot.
Oh, whoa. Is that a curl?
Yeah.
Nice. Whoa. Heavy.
Overswept it right at the start, I think.
Okay.
Those sides and that path, that lane is running.
Get into that
Certainly
or not?
quick.
Probably, because it's a hard hit.
Yeah.
Because if you only end up here,
One
it's really
red?
bad, right?
Yeah.
Yep.
This is no good.
I think so.
Oh, that ran quick.
Just to stay straight on. Edge.
How would you
Mind
measure
you, he's
it?
going to come in off, get them all moving.
If you can't get the measuring stick in the middle,
that rock?
I think then an official comes out.
Well, it's straight, so
eyeballed.
it's probably
It's
fast.
their
You're still
judgment.
creating the bad angle, I think.
I don't know, but I liked it out of your hand.
Mind you, with
Yeah,
this
and
rock
like-
here.
Why are you still throwing it?
I think just go here.
I have to.
I
need
should probably
less
I
ice.
should match it with that 2. Is what
I just need less ice.
You take the 1. You should take that 1. I'll take the 3.
Top 4.
Lock it on. It's that same.
Looking to freeze right under the face of their own here.
Our line's good.
Yeah.
Don't really need to move that second yellow yet.
It's all going to move.
Big T line.
Oh, it wasn't curling. That's a stick.
You might see Charlie
dagger.
Thomas come off his own with some weight and see how
I
many
can throw
he
my
can
next
move out
one
of the
like that.
forfeit
It'd be
area.
perfect.
Well, he's not very good at those, though, is he?
Top 8.
Throwing those with weight.
Line's great.
Well, he won't be the first one that gets to throw it. It's Tyler's still got one more.
And he's not very good at those either.
I don't know. They're carrying here now. Gotta be light though.
Gotta count this.
Keep going. Hard.
I'll count that.
Keep going.
Bite the 8 at least.
How far can he drag it?
A smudge.
Halfway into the rings.
No, it's in the curl. The trees.
I guess give us a couple feet last time.
Do you have enough room to smash that?
Yeah. I got lots of room.
I mean, you got to hit it pretty thin. It's like a third.
I can do that easy.
There's a good
Well,
look at it,
definitely
asking
heavier
if he
than
can
the
see a third to
six
play
side.
it this way, and he certainly can.
Less. Because you guys could have got that there after the break. Still less.
Okay.
That's good.
Oh, big throw. Whoa.
Close.
Curl. Got to
Did he get to move?
No.
Come across the top like that.
Yeah.
That's not a good result at all.
Okay. Should be 1 now. Wasn't close. You see any of
But
that?
does leave the Thomas team second, third, and fourth for a
Stay
second.
high enough on the
Update
roll.
on sheet 1.
Yeah, we can stay high enough.
Rylan Kleider was attempting to hit and roll in behind all the guards on the center line, but stays out in the open. Dustin Keltoff looks like he has a shot for 2. May have to roll it in just a little bit. There's a rock in the back, 12 foot, but the red rock does outcount that one. It's 2 points for Dustin Keltoff after 8 ends with a 4-3 lead.
Back and forth those two go. Ryland's been in a couple of tight ones. Against Brad Moser yesterday early afternoon, and now this again in the early afternoon.
To the board.
Yep.
Crazy or something.
Heavy. To the board.
Whoa.
Maybe he'll chip his own.
Curl.
Close.
He's absolutely perfect.
Straight, guys.
Go and roll. Go, 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 go.
Or will they roll this too?
Good call.
Right on top. Well done.
Yep.
Shot, Mitch. Pretty good.
Come off our own, I guess, eh?
Or we freeze. He hits that, but then you hit that. Well, you can't. Good shot. Yep, right there, yeah.
We got some options, like just nutting into there.
Just past the guard.
But just wasn't going to be as quick as it was. And I think they could have probably got it like almost
right where they
there
wanted it.
after the
Yeah.
Hit. Does it stick the top one?
I think that's the easiest one. Yeah.
Freeze.
What's that?
What are we playing?
Off the yellow.
Oh, in off? Okay.
In off the yellow, but you heard them say they're
Take half.
hoping to come in off on the top one.
Oh, okay. Third, yeah.
Okay. Never mind then.
I don't think he's going to whip this one down because there's a potential to do some damage to your own rocks. If you're taking out one, if you come across the top of the second one.
Matt Lang. They'll pick one out.
Okay.
And now what does that leave Steve Laycock as he gets set to throw his first?
Not bad.
Laycock still shot rock. The important thing for Thomas there, when he touched the Yellowstone at the back, he still left it in behind cover because here's the thing. You lost your shooter, you lost the yellow. Now that rock at the top 12 foot is one rock closer to being on the scoreboard. That could have been a disaster. You hit that first one thick, come across the top, and spin out in the open after tapping the two reds back. That
And Steve can be sitting 3
yeah.
after his next shot.
Well, and almost was another way. They hit that very thin. They were trying to hit the other red stone. They caught the middle stone out of the group of 3. If he's a little thinner still, he misses all the reds.
He just picks his own.
Picks his own out, and
Yeah.
Steve's already sitting 3.
First for Steve Laycock. Here in 8.
You got to be at T-line. You want to be past
Line's
this
great.
one. Just past this one, guys. Bite the button.
Line's great.
Line's
Sweep for
perfect.
T.
Little room.
Go.
Got to be past it, though.
Right on the tee, guys.
Got to be past
Go, go,
it.
go. Hard, Chris. Right on the tee.
Really trying to drag this all the way to the tee line. It'll come up short.
It's probably good enough where it
I
is, though.
think so too. And good enough by what, 3 inches?
Yeah. Hard to blast it.
Yeah.
I don't think you can get it straight side, and it weighs enough to touch the other red.
From disaster and
No.
It's usable for Steve to tap onto the back one to get
No,
a
it's
pile.
better if you don't.
They were
Because then
their asses off on that one. Yeah.
get like just back line.
Yeah.
You could cue this too, like this.
There.
So playing back line, hoping to come to the nose.
Yeah.
Tap that red one back.
It's really touchy too, because if anything on the outside of this,
More
you're just
about-
going to jam it onto the
That
lower than nose.
is not good.
No, yeah, exactly. Well, and
Yeah.
it could leave a shot for 4.
That's 12.
Update on sheet 3.
Jason Jacobson just had a big run double on first and third shots, leaving Logan Eady this in off of his own rock. Double off to shot rock. Fantastic shot for the single point. Still a 7-3 lead going into the 9th and for Jason Jacobson.
Here, Matt Lang.
Watch it, bottom.
The sweep, they don't like it.
No.
Can see why. Here's a draw for 3.
Sean, you don't see 4 anywhere?
No, they
No.
they kept the shooter in, and it's too flat. There's no
They're too
double
flat.
there.
Yeah.
Yeah. They're pretty happy with 3 at this point.
Well, I would say.
And a part of this, so we've talked about how difficult the draws can be, but this is the exact same shot Steve just threw too. They know the path, and not just the thrower. We always think in terms of the thrower knows the path, and so do the brushers. They just watched one down this same path.
Yeah.
Final stone here in 8 for Steve Laycock.
Same line.
I had last, guys.
Same
Trying
line.
to open this up a little bit.
Never hurt that.
Braden Grenham
Starting to curl.
and Chris Eichert there on this one.
Just get it there, guys. It's all you. Line's perfect.
Got to get it there.
Let's start to smudge here now. Yeah, it'll smudge now. It'll smudge. Okay, good job, guys.
And it's going to roll right towards the button. Perfect from Laycock.
That would have been a good spot for the first one.
Yeah, fist bumps all around. 3 key points on the board here in the 8th. Opening up a lead as we go to 9 in the early draw here at the SaskTel Tankard.
It's that time of year. Your family's gearing up for winter road trips, whether it's to the slopes, rink, or trails. Need a way to keep everyone connected and entertained along the way? VIP 70 is your all-in-one solution for winter adventures. Be an exclusive VIP 70 subscriber for $80 a month when you have SaskTel Internet and TV. Visit a SaskTel store, authorized dealer, or SaskTel.com for details. Conditions apply.
Everything I've worked for, everything I've sacrificed, has led to this. It's out of your hands now. All the gold medals in the world can't help you now. You could throw the perfect rock and still miss, but it just takes one. You leave it all out there on the ice to leave behind a legacy.
We've got 50 years of winning behind us. That means a lot of winning numbers. Numbers like over 1,200 organizations funded and 12,000 groups supported. Winning numbers like 6 million given away annually in community grants. Winning numbers like 196 athletes sent to Olympic and Paralympic Games. And the winningest number of all, the $1.4 billion given back through sport, culture, and recreation. And we're just getting started.
Kindersley and District Co-op is excited to announce our newly renovated home center. We're grateful to support our community and excited to continue investing in the place we all call home. Celebrating 110 years, we are Kindersley and District Co-op.
Well, Steve Laycock, a real key. 8th end, picking up 3. And now in control here in our featured game. Dustin Kaltoff on sheet 1. Has the lead into the 9th over Rylan Kleider, who has the hammer there. Jason Jacobson, a 7-3 lead, and handshakes on sheet 4. Brad Moser, an 11-4 winner. He moves to 1-1. And we play on in the 9th.
Big 3 in the 8th end of all ends.
Tack. Stay with it, Tack. Stay with it.
It's really good.
Good. Yep. Keep going. Throw another one. Yep.
It's good.
Coming up in about 90 minutes, at least scheduled time. Our next draw will be flipped to the Viterra Prairie Pinnacle.
Now that was an interesting call, and I think that comes down to Charlie Thomas has the hammer here. He just threw a center guard, and I think it comes down to the no-tick zone. And I saw it played once this morning. You see it more and more. It's creeped in from doubles play. If you throw the corner guard, a lot of times in doubles, because of the power play, they have developed a strategy where you try to chip that rock into the rings with the first one so that you can hit it later on. And it's made its way into 4-player curling, so they were afraid to throw the corner guard because they could chip it in. The no-tick zone says if you put it on the center line, they can't do anything with it. It does mean with last rock, you're trying to play on the center line. It's a little unconventional. But I talked off the opening about the fact that Charlie Thomas is a very cerebral, a very smart guy. He's trying to find a way to prevent Steve Laycock from moving his rocks around, and then they'll try to figure out how they're going to score 2 or 3 later. But for now, they got to keep their guards in play.
Yeah.
Line's good.
Okay, weight's good.
Oh, and just got skinny.
I don't think they realized they were by, or they might have kept sweeping.
It's pretty good, eh?
Yeah. Pretty good there.
50-50 jackpot is climbing early, over $1,000 now. If you're in the province, go to curlsask.ca, get your tickets.
And because
Or you can come on down. Ticket sales last until 10 o'clock, and then one draw per day. So it should be a fairly large jackpot.
Line's pretty decent.
Crowds are getting bigger.
Line's pretty good, guys.
Move on.
Can't bounce on this line.
We were small top.
Curl then. Curl.
I don't know. I don't know either. Like,
Okay, good. That's good.
Just keep yelling. Chris, you're yelling so loud that they can't hear me at all.
On this way? That's
good.
I don't know. We're freezing inside.
Okay, that was the fifth stone of the end, so now you know that they can start peeling no matter what.
Well, and there is only one guard out front, so everything else has been in the rings.
How do you manipulate these rocks now?
Back 8.
Hard then. Hard.
Yep. It's not bad.
Hard tie.
Back line. Back line.
Gotta go. Hard tie. Yep. You got it. Go.
Good one.
Yep. Good one. Go. Yep. Hard. Still gotta go. Still gotta go past it.
Pass one.
Pretty good.
Good.
That little rub on the second redstone actually helped them because it moved the red over so that it still angled the yellow onto the shot stone.
Oh, it's just light, eh?
And the angles aren't bad
If
for
we peel that
Charlie
and they
Thomas.
make this, it's not
You throw that center guard up to start.
I
You knew
think
he was
another
going
one
to come around
top
after
eight's
the
pretty
fifth
darn
stone.
good. I really
You know
like
they can peel
that,
the
yeah.
guards. So now you're just reacting to what's left in front of you. You got to manipulate stones.
That's perfect. That's what we want, right?
Be patient.
Yeah, I have to admit,
Never
I
mind.
just assumed they'd be peeling this.
Line's good.
Centers.
Well, I did too.
Yeah.
Close, yep. Yes. Hard line. Gotta go line. Coming off too. That's okay. Go.
Hard.
Yep. Hard, guys. Hard. You still got it. Hard.
Room.
Hard.
Hard.
Keep going.
Yep. Yep.
Slide right through there.
Right through everything?
Good.
Yeah.
Boy.
Good job.
Does look pretty good for red.
Yeah, you've got.
We'll get it right.
You certainly have the top of the 4 foot under control.
Yeah, a little shield there on the 8 foot.
Yeah, a little wall.
Big board.
Looks like Orion's
Are
belt.
you bored where you just want to get the roll?
It's edge.
Yeah, hack.
You're an astrologist too, are you?
Hey,
Is that astrology or astronomy?
I think it's astronomy.
Yeah.
I think.
Just nice.
Sue?
Astrology.
Yep. Hard.
Weight's good.
Hard. Hard.
A little heavy.
Gotta go. Go. Hard. Hard.
Just going to rub on the way by.
Yeah. Maybe that rock, I don't know, like.
Freeze this spot.
Yeah, I didn't. He didn't look.
I
like
even
he was
threw
bad.
this in
Yeah, or now you pick the 3.
Yeah.
I know I didn't. Yeah, it's just if you ever touch the 7, so I guess it's not the end of the world.
Since it is
Okay.
Wednesday,
This is
2:30
not bad,
classes
too.
in session.
Oh, mine.
Astronomers base their studies on research and observation. Astrology, on the other hand, is the belief that the positioning of the stars and the planets affect the way events occur on Earth.
Yeah. Inch
So that would be
outside.
astrology then. Gotcha. Thank you.
I can just land another one in there.
Astronomy is based on research and observation. So astronomy is studying the stars and their places and all that stuff. And astrology is like your zodiac sign.
Got it. Thank you, Mr. DuPont.
You are welcome.
I like you.
I like apples, and I like
I thought I was even out of there.
mugs. My #1 teacher on them.
Top 12.
Mine's great.
Now, has that
There's
always
snug.
been the case, or did you recently discover that you like apples more than oranges because of the problems you just had in the broadcast booth a few minutes ago?
We need the backstory, Sean.
Gotta get by the yellow hard.
Still top 12.
There could be inside jokes.
Yes, there can.
Gotta go.
You won't worry about it till tonight.
If you're down at the rink, you can ask us about the orange.
This is getting
If you smell orange juice, you know that Darren's close.
this is getting mighty red while you guys are talking
Yes, it
about
is.
oranges.
When we're talking about fruit, now it's cherries.
Yeah, cherries, lemons, and
5 red stones there in the
Keep a
rings.
shooter.
Yeah.
You gotta keep a shooter.
You could almost make all 5 reds go.
Roll under.
You nose hit the top one.
He's so normal at it.
I think that's it.
Just
That top is not going,
slate
though.
on the center line. It's not going,
Control.
but it's gonna.
That's good.
Just roll right there.
If you could crotch the 2 reds that are on the SaskTel logo, it comes off the side of the other one and spins into the shot stone. I'm not saying necessarily you'd play it because he needs some rocks in play. He's trying to score 3 here. So they're going to play yellow onto red onto red. So yellow onto the middle of the 3 red onto the shot stone.
Oh, yep.
And that is going sideways.
Whoa, yep.
He's not hitting the rock they called. Or at least not the way they called it.
Yeah. They're going to lose their own, and that's unfortunate.
Yeah.
Could throw a bomb actually at that. Yeah, just get rid of that one, eh? Plant it there.
Nice to get a little better angle on that yellow.
Okay. Yeah, inch off the edge.
Yeah, for sure.
Or even edge is probably fine, yeah.
Yeah, you don't want to bring the corner guard into play.
Yeah, that's right.
What are you doing?
Last rock over on sheet 1 for Island Kleider.
Kleider forced to play defense all end long. Couldn't get the doubles to set up the blank, so he's now looking for a hit and stick against 3 to count his single. Makes no mistake on the nose, but ties the game. Keltoff with the hammer in the 10th end with the game at 4-4.
Okay, big result there. Dustin Keltoff needing a big win. And he'll have the hammer in 10. Won't remove the Yellowstone, but will sit 4 right now.
I can't believe that.
Yeah, all in a bunch.
Yeah. How did that?
You can get to the inside of it. You just hit it
on
the
too
inside.
thin.
Okay. It's really good.
You know, with a cluster of red like that, and I think all he can do is make 2 go away.
That's what I was just trying to figure out too. I think 2 at the most. Yeah. Nothing's really lined up very good there.
So here it comes into the house.
Right there.
Right on the nose.
That one's not going to leave.
Got 2 moving, 1 out.
It might have left enough.
Yeah. Yeah, there's a look at it. Good enough for 5th.
Nose hit that back.
Lying 2 is Stephen Laycock.
Yeah. Pretty good, nice shot.
Yeah, his nose hit.
I'm not sure I'm hitting the back one if I'm Steve.
First on pig.
How does Charlie double the 2 reds with that yellow one back there?
Right on the nose, we can count the other one.
Right.
That's right in line.
There's no chance it's ever missing it.
Be big board.
You pick the top one out. What's he do?
A little smudgy through here.
Yeah, I guess good.
Yeah. Might be tough to pick the top one out.
Meanwhile, we got handshakes over on sheet number 2. Jason Jacobson, a win over Logan Eade.
Right to it!
And so Jason Jacobson is into the win column at 1 and 2.
Right to it.
8-3 the final.
I think we might have to play it just to bring those into play, no?
Is the double lined up with the stone
Well, we
that
might as well try it.
But getting rid
Steve
of
just
getting
threw,
rid of
or
three,
is it not?
Nothing not there.
I mean, even just hitting and rolling.
Relax, giving Sean Joy something to talk.
You got to be able to count down.
I think it's there.
So you may as well
I've had lots to talk about, Chris.
Yeah, I'm seeing this.
Yeah, including a thank you to Chris. He, I believe, is the wizard behind sending us a few drinks up here as well.
No, not less.
More importantly than just talking about it, I might even have time to draw about it.
I think
Here's
you
the
should.
thing: if he comes down, plays this, you got this red's going out this way. This one's coming back here. Now, if it clips that, those go. Your shooter's rolling over here. You know, 2's definitely in play. I don't think, you know, if you could ever hit it thin enough to make that while making everything else go away, 3 could be in play. I think if you're that thin, boy, it might go. It might go.
If you over curl it.
Yeah. If you over curl, you hit it too thick with big weight, you roll across the top and out of play.
Matt Lang trying to hold on to it.
He's trying it.
Oh, it goes over
And
the
just
top.
a little jam at the end,
That's pretty good.
but got everything else moving.
Good shot, though.
I think it was there.
Just a fraction.
So close.
Laycock lying 1.
Is that side one touch? Pick it.
I don't think it was there.
I guess he's got one double.
Yeah.
Either way,
He's going to have something.
probably easy.
Pick it.
It was right in between, like a corner and third was probably right perfect.
Because you make this.
Don't like the
run
hit
double
because there
for
is
two,
that.
doesn't
Oh, it's close.
Pretty.
he? It's dead now.
Yeah.
They're talking about just picking the yellow one. The problem with picking the yellow one, he'll just
Yeah, it's just if I ever
he'll try to blank the end, and then he's still got last
this,
rock
he's
and
gotta
the
make a run
chance
double.
to try to score 3 for the
It's
tie.
only for 2. That should curl, hey? Yeah. he's
So
got it.
Steve just explained why they're not playing the pick. Just going to draw for 2.
10 to give him the draw.
Or the run back.
The run back for 2. That's what he's going to play for sure.
Yeah.
1's no good.
For sure.
Same weight. Same weight as your draws last end, eh?
Yeah.
Those are 38 and 40.
This might be a tiny bit heavier through this line. We've seen it smudge here.
Agreed. Yeah, agreed.
So no less.
Yeah, agreed.
Final stone on the way from Steve Laycock.
Line's good. Keep it broom down.
You thought heavy?
Okay. Room.
Line only.
Room.
T-line.
Should start curling soon here.
Needs to curl.
Where is it?
T-line, back 4.
Back 4. Curl.
T-line.
Curl. Curl and go. Right to it. Hard. Keep going.
Go, 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 go.
Hard. Yep.
Ooh.
Definitely
Might
start.
might not have to play the run double.
No, just the plain old double.
I was saying, whatever. It's just the
Got
millimeter.
it all and then some.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
It's easier than the run double. But
Give me one. An inch under. Okay.
Oh, I know. It was way heavier than it got the die. It didn't get the curl.
Yeah, it definitely got the die. Well, it died hard. They were calling right.
Yeah, it
to
did
like
die hard
3
coming
feet.
across that center line.
Curl.
Final stone of the 9th from Charlie Thomas.
Whoa. Yep. Yes.
And dead stop.
It will jam.
We're done.
I think we're good, guys.
So a single on the board, and that's enough for Charlie Thomas. Handshakes and a 9-5 final. Steve Laycock remains perfect here at the Tankard. A win over Charlie Thomas, who falls to 1-2. Our featured draw this afternoon. The key end, obviously the 3-8 from Stephen Laycock, finishing it off with a steal and 9. 9-5 the final. Back with more from the SaskTel Tankard in Kindersley.
Small town values, small town dealerships, so we think about our employees, our communities that we're settled in. We think about the farmers that we're dealing with. We like to think of ourselves as partners with our customers. We're all about supporting the communities. Volunteers are also a big part of small town Saskatchewan, and you'll find most of them or a lot of them are employees of Western Sales. It's a 6-store John Deere dealership, so we're in Rosetown, Elrose, Outlook, Central Butte, Davidson, and Bigger.
This January at Boston Pizza, every day is Pasta Tuesday. That means BP's famous pastas start at just $11.99 every single day. Create your own or go gourmet for just a few bucks more. It's Pasta Tuesday every day this month for takeout, delivery, or dine-in. Only at Boston Pizza.
The Canadian curling trials. The thing we cried for, fought for, thrown 1,000 rocks for. The podium, just out of reach. Who among us will earn the right to wear the maple leaf?
Hi, this is Dustin Keltoff with Saskatoon Auto Connection. Have you heard about our unique VIP program? It's only $49 a year and gives you amazing discounts for all the vehicles in your household. 20% off labor, 10% off parts, 25% off tires, free windshield stone chip repairs, and much more. Complimentary vehicle washes and shuttle service, SGI accredited for auto glass, and some of the best auto detailing in Canada, making automotive easy, affordable, and honest for you at Saskatoon Auto Connection.
Kindersley and District Co-op is excited to announce our newly renovated home center. We're grateful to support our community and excited to continue investing in the place we all call home. Celebrating 110 years, we are Kindersley and District Co-op.
Isn't that nice?
Our featured draw here, Wednesday at the Tankard. 3 finals already on sheets 2, 3, and 4. Stephen Laycock, Jason Jacobson, and Brad Moser, all winners today. Laycock, a perfect 3-0, a win over Charlie Thomas in our featured game today. So we pick up the 10th and final few stones here. Dustin Keltoff with the hammer, tied with Rylan Kleider, all at 4. And Dustin Keltoff needing a win at 0-2.
thought you took.
We're into skip stones. Rylan Kleider throwing the yellow stones. Dustin Kaltoff throwing last rock with red rocks.
Earlier in this end, Josh Height had a really great shot that took a lot of trouble and danger away for the Kaltoff team. He did a double race takeout against the yellow Kleider stone that was corner frozen on the forefoot and removed the two guards and clipped out the corner frozen Kleider stone. Since that point on, Ryland's been forced to just throw standard guards, which Kaltoff team has been peeling off. So a crucial shot halfway through this end that really turned the tide here for the Kaltoff team.
Close, yep. Go early, yep. Yes!
First to the skip stones.
Hard, Josh!
Josh Mattern.
Hard! Whoa, 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 whoa.
Not going to get by the center.
So a miss on the first one from Rylan Kleider.
Yeah, you had to get by there. Now you're not going to have much to work with on your last one.
Of course, what it does mean is that.
Yeah, as you said, had to get by.
He's going to be doing that. Yep.
Could have been open somewhere in the rings, but had to get by that center.
Well, it's okay if I make it over the top, that's even better. But yeah. Well, let's first things.
I'm going to go out on a limb here and predict no extra ends this draw.
You're such a betting man.
I don't see the blank coming here.
So if he makes this, it's just tap straight. Tap it. Yeah. Stay in front, make enough.
Shade more.
Dustin Kaltoff was in really good shape in the early draw yesterday against Kelly Knapp. Had a little miscue on his last rock and a chance to win. That went to an extra, and Kelly Knapp was able to pick up the win. And then tough one last night. So 0-2, trying to pick up his first win of the Tankard. His first, gets rid of the one.
So now I think you play the double on the reds. Sit 2.
Force a draw.
Yeah.
Kind of wait.
Draw to the 4.
Looks like a 9. Maybe solid though. Yep. Similar spot that I threw. We've seen this come up.
This still has to feel better for Ryland than what he was looking at. You know, if Dustin makes the double, makes that yellow go away, he's probably got to play a little tap back, try to sit in front of the reds and hope he jams it somehow or another.
Yeah, make the double.
That's a very delicate shot just to have a slim chance. At least this is a, you know, I don't want to say anything's a gimme double, but this is fairly routine. This shot's made a high percentage of the time. It's just a little off the nose. He can roll his shooter. He might even be able to hang on to a piece of the edge of the forefoot, but a sliver under his own rock and still forces the draw.
Clean. Yep. Whoa. Yep.
Josh Matter on the sweep. Rylan Kleider's final rock here in 10.
Curl.
Got 1, got 2, and rolled the shooter over.
Yeah, got the first one a lot thinner than he needed to and rolled further than he would have liked. It's left a lot more real estate for Dustin Kaltoff to make this draw.
Now really just needing to get into the 8-foot in any way, shape, or form.
Good throw, Ryan. Thanks. Well, my first there was kicked so light and then kind of pushed it in as I tried to add weight. You gotta remember that you get a little, and the pebble wears down.
No draw has really been a give me all week. We're into day 2. So far through the 6 draws, the sweep call, the line call from Josh height almost becomes a weight call. He'll let you know where this is for line right out of Dustin's hand, because if it's in the so-called good stuff, if it's wider, it's going to slide better. And, you know, Matt needs to know where the line is, because you've got to know when it's coming into that fudge. It's drastic difference to how far this will carry.
Final stone here in 10.
Don't think he loved the weight. He didn't even look at the watch, put it in his pocket, and put his head down.
He's on it.
Yeah, it's going to
They're
depend.
trying to drag it.
When they get to the fudge part.
Need to get to the 8 foot.
And they're in the fudge part.
Got to drag it a little further into the 8 foot, and they will. He made sure his rock was going to get there, and he had more than enough. Dustin Kaltoff is into the win column too. His first win here in Kindersley. And for Ryland Kleider, their first loss here at the Tankard. So we roll on, coming back in a little over 60 minutes from now. We'll flip to the Viterra Prairie Pinnacle and our afternoon draw. Nancy Martin, Michelle Englot will be our feature at 4. And then tonight, back to the SaskTel Tankard until 4 o'clock. On behalf of our crew, Darren DuPont saying good afternoon from Kindersley. The standings, Steve Laycock, Kelly Knapp, the lone 2 undefeated here in Kindersley. But lots of curling left this week as we roll on. The 2 provincial playdowns continuing at the West Central Event Center.